Last time on Harbinger, our heroes made a new friend. 𝕾𝖊𝖆𝖘𝖔𝖓 introduced himself to the party. The small fae had been trapped in an amber necklace in 𝕾𝖔𝖔 bag, and their crossing over into the Feywild broke his prison wide open. He had been obsessively reading The Lord of the Rings to pass the time, and thought himself to be a hobbit. Knowing bits and pieces of what the party was doing, Bingo offered to bring them to the Slippin' Woods. What they found was an extra-dimensional space where the floor was lava. A small metal plate and stones with words on them changed the physics of the room. The party used the plate and the stones to cross the lava, changing the temperature and nearly dying in the process. Panthers were summoned, and the very fabric of reality shifted. But in the end, our heroes were able to reach the other side and meet the fae that would help them, which was the entity that aided Raven in her childhood. She greeted the party, giving them new powers to help their quest. But what awaits our heroes? What are these new powers that they've gained? Find out right now on Harbinger. Find out right now on Harbinger.
I felt like we were doing so good.
You did great.
Great, you nailed that.
Yeah, that's fine.
You did great. Incredible.
Oh, amazing. All right, so we're gonna start a little differently this time. Instead of fun facts, we are going to go through your own little level up vignettes that I love so
vignette.
much. Thank you. It's
Say it again. You won't.
You know what? I won't.
Oh.
So, all right. Well, you know what? We'll start with Juniper. How about that? So, you all step through the portal with these glowing spheres of light in your hands, and as you do, each of you individually notice that the spheres brighten, the energies, you can see it through the gaps in your fingers, and it envelops you. Juniper, you feel the necklace around you. It gets warm. So, Juniper, I know that you said that you wanted to see if you could change what this necklace looks like.
Yeah.
What would you like it to look like? Because it has begun to change.
Can I have 2 wrist bracelets, but more like they look more like watches, like these?
Yeah, all right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wrist
So
bracelets.
the
I forgot
necklace,
the word until I was saying it out loud. Leave me alone.
That's cool. I like that.
yeah, that is cool. So the necklace,
I didn't want to wear another thing.
that's fine. The necklace changes. The teeth that are just lining the necklace, they shift together. They all clack together, and the necklace comes off. The teeth become circular around your wrist, and they close. These are things that ostensibly you really won't be able to take off anymore. They become hardened bone around your wrists. And you, as you're crossing through, your wild shape activates on its own, and you sprout these great wings from your back as you become this flying badger.
Hell yeah.
Just as you're in this knot world between spaces, your wild ship, it shuts off, and you go back to normal. You hear echoes in your mind of the huntress, that fae that you had met very recently. And she says, "A great hunter should be able to maneuver their allies, should be able to know when to stand in front of them, to protect them, and should be able to command them as far as when they need to move. My gift to you, Juniper, is the prowess of a martial veteran, and your mind races with all of these possibilities. You find yourself in a huge battle. It seems as though there are all of these elves that are fighting against these creatures that are made out of shadow. And some of them are skeletal, some of them are incorporeal and flying around, and you find yourself from the perspective of one of these elves, and you're shooting these arrows, and you transforming into beasts. You turn back into normal, you have a staff, you're clubbing one of them in the face, and you point to one of your allies and roar something, and the elf runs back to behind the safety of your line. You come to, on the other side of this portal, Juniper, you are a level 8 druid.
Hell yeah.
You have elected to take a feat instead of getting a stat increase. The feat that you've chosen is Battle Master, or Martial Adept, which is where you gain a superiority die, and I'll explain what that is in a second, and you gain 2 maneuvers from the Battle Master section of the fighter. And what that means is you've taken Maneuvering Attack and Goading Attack. You have 1 superiority die, it's a d6. During your turn, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend that 1 superiority die and do one of the 2 options that you've chosen. You also, just as a level 8 druid, you can fly now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Why don't you roll me that hit dice button, and we'll see how many more hit points you gain.
Okay.
8 more hit points. You have 58 hit points.
Yeah.
58. Let's
Yeah, I do.
go.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah.
I never expected Juniper to be our tank.
Yeah.
I was
We were just talking about that.
just telling Bella that today. I was like, so
Didn't
it
see
turns
that
out you're the
coming.
tank of the party.
Yeah.
Didn't see it coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we will.
But I mean, I
go-
can turn into like a fucking huge bear. So like,
That's
it
true.
does,
True,
like
that's
it's
very
not.
true.
It doesn't
Yeah,
not
yeah.
make sense.
That's
But
why.
Bear.
That's why you're the tank, because you can
Yeah.
just like gain all of these hit points.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Next up, we'll go to Hardtack. So Hardtack, seeing this energy around you, it clashes. The energy is going all around you until it hits the last letter of mark on the back of your hand, and it seems to meld with it a little bit. The purplish, dark blue energy radiating from that melds with this bright green, and you hear in your mind, "A good hunter must be able to hide until the moment is right. You also I completely forgot what I was going to say.
That's what she says. That's what she says.
Your body, Tyler.
In canon.
You're
Okay.
so distracting.
Sorry. It says, I have felt the presence of an ancient one that has claimed you. This being rages across the planes, across space and time. You may still garner favor from it. The power of warlocks comes not from faith or devotion or research or knowledge or even innate power. It comes from service. It comes from the pact that you've made. So long as you fulfill this pact, you will continue to gain strength from the behemoth. But my gift to you, Hardtack, is the ability to hide from the behemoth.
I was literally about to ask.
Hardtack, you look at your hands, and they begin to fade. You can't see yourself at all. Not even the light. And you find yourself, the light is gone. You are now on the other side of this portal. You can see your hands again. The last letter of mark around it looks like a small tattoo, a circle of leaves. And you are a level 8 warlock.
I was literally gonna ask, like, oh man, the behemoth is where you get all your power, and also he mad at us.
Yeah.
Hardtech had a choice.
Yeah. So Hardtack, you have taken a feat as well. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this feat, would you remind me?
It was Inspiring Leader.
Yes, Inspiring Leader. So Inspiring Leader, you now have the ability to, if you speak to your companions, you're going to give a little speech beforehand, and your companions will gain temporary hit points for the next 10 minutes?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh no, they just gain it.
Sick.
They just gain temporary hit points. Now, it says that you have to spend 10 minutes. I am going to require you to give a speech. It doesn't have to be a 10-minute long speech.
Are you sure? I could definitely do that.
Yeah,
If you've got time,
pretty
right?
sure. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes. But you will have to give a speech. Why don't you roll me them hit dice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, buddy. One.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's not funny, but it's a little funny.
It's so funny. I went from 32 to 33. Look at me.
Nice.
Talk about a
Meanwhile-
fucking glass cannon. Jesus Christ.
Do you have a hero point?
You can't hero
Can't use it
point
for
hit
this.
points.
What if I use 2 hero points?
You use 2 hero points? Nah.
Holy shit. What did you roll? Like, what dice are you rolling?
It's
That's
the hit
hilarious.
dice.
The hit
The
dice
8?
button.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I feel like I need a, if you can go back through the VODs and find every time I've rolled a hit dice on a level up and just see
Yeah.
what it has been, because it has been
Really
nothing.
bad every
It
time.
makes sense.
Oh
It
no.
makes sense.
Okay,
He's
we'll make a
an old man.
compilation video.
He's an old man.
It won't
Yeah.
help you have the +0.
Yeah.
You got beefy friends. Don't worry
That's
about
right.
it.
And I'm
I
gonna
love
make them
beefy friends.
beefier by inspiring them. With
That's
my
right. That's right.
charisma.
Yeah. Raven.
My,
You said-
my wolf
yes.
is barking in the background, so if you hear it, I'm really sorry.
Oh,
but,
I don't hear it at all. You're
Okay,
good.
great.
You're
Well,
fine.
he's quiet for now. Continue. I'm so sorry.
No problem. So Raven,
It's me.
you step through the portal, and you hear the Huntress's voice,
Mhm.
and she says, "As I have said, there is still a great shadow before you. You know him, but you must know his powers as well. I am loath to reach into the Shadowfell, but to know your enemy is essential." The world around you blurs, and you are back in the boarding house. When the Shadow Man had said, "This isn't over," and he disappeared, you see from like a third omniscient perspective, the Shadow Man, cloaked in shadows, didn't vanish. He didn't teleport. He turned invisible. And he just, like, snuck out a window.
Damn.
You also see him make eye contact with Chare. And Chare just like kind of cocks his head. And he crawls out the window.
I'm gonna fucking kill Chare. Holy shit.
The plan, I think, yeah.
That is the plan. So you find that you look at your hands and they begin to turn translucent as the shadows around you lengthen. And they begin to snake up your body and around you until you are completely cloaked in shadows and you vanish. You hear the voice of the huntress. Use this. Use his strength against him. And then you feel a weight on the side of your body as 𝕾𝖊𝖆 is leaning against you. And you find yourself on the other side of the portal. Raven! You are a level 8 ranger. So you have elected to also take a feat, the Shadow Touched feat.
Ooh.
Shadow Touched, you increase your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma by 1. Which of those stats would you like?
We had decided this. Wisdom, I believe.
Wisdom.
Was
Excellent.
what we decided.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah, wisdom.
Great. You have a 15 wisdom. You can cast the invisibility spell on yourself once per day. Or you can use spell slots to cast it additionally if you'd like. And you gain more hit points. Once you roll that hit die button.
Welcome to the wise crew. The wise ass crew. I mean, the wise
10?
crew. Yo.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Raven, you also have
Beefy.
58 hit points.
Hey, and welcome to the beefy crew.
The beef crew.
It's just us. It's been us this whole time.
It
Just
has.
me
Yeah.
being the fucking long distance.
Love this character, the long distance shooter. Love it.
I love that Raven and Juniper are just like these two like women from the woods, and we're just actually fucking tanks.
Fucking tanks. Yeah.
We can take a hit like nobody's business.
Yeah. Damn.
Just a poor old pirate man.
We know.
Skin and glass bones.
Behind every
Hey,
poor old
we know,
man is a
buddy.
woman doing the work.
Amazing.
Diedrich.
Yeah.
You step through the portal. The sphere in your hand flares, and you hear the huntress's voice. A good hunter is agile, able to weave themselves out of the most dire of circumstances. And you see these. You also find yourself in the midst of a battlefield, from the perspective of an elf. You are very far into the enemy lines. You are fighting, you're surrounded by skeletons and undead. They are slashing at you, and you're like just barely ducking and weaving between these blades. You even feel the wind shift behind you, and you move your head slightly to the right as this arrow whizzes by your head. You turn, and you see an elf right on the front line of your allies shout something to you, and you run back to the safety of your allies. You come to, on the other side of this portal, you find that your reflexes are now the same as that elf in the vision. You look down at your shirt, and the front pocket has torn open.
What?
And Penny is on the ground in front of you. She's about the size of like a Boston Terrier now. She has these little nubs. She has like 4 eye stalks now, but there are no eyes. It's these little hard nubs at the end of each stalk.
Stop saying nubs, please. God.
I'm so happy. Thank
And she
you.
slowly crawls around you. You have the feeling that like if you're gonna like do long distance traveling with Penny, you got to pick her up because she's still like a slow creature.
But she's like walking next to me and shit. She's sliding next to me now.
Yeah, she's sliding next to you now.
How big did you say that Penny was? I'm sorry.
Boston
A
Terrier.
Boston Terrier.
Use
Great.
other words just for anyone in the chat, not me.
So
obviously.
yeah, for those of you that don't know
Like a
how big a
small
Boston
dog.
Terrier typically is, about this big.
How much do you think a Boston Terrier weighs? Like, is it like Louis size? I'm trying to just like
it's probably
picture.
smaller than Louis.
Like
Louis
Puppy
size.
Louie.
Yeah, puppy
Okay,
Louis.
Puppy Louis, great,
Puppy Louie,
awesome. Diedrich, how tall are you? Just wondering.
I think Diedrich's
This is
6
important for my
foot.
brain. You're tall?
Yeah, Diedrich's tall.
Diedrich,
an
like you give
18-year-old
short
lanky boy.
energy.
I thought Diedrich was like 5'5".
Hold on, I'm gonna check
so
the
small.
character sheet.
No, Diedrich is like a 16-year-old or
says 6
18-year-old
foot.
6 foot
You're
lanky
6 feet
kid.
tall.
Yeah.
You aren't?
Tall. Especially
No.
It
with
says
the
6 foot in the character sheet. Yeah.
Okay. That's it. I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just needed to know from my brain. I needed to know what the like the height difference there is. So
I hate that your character's taller than mine.
yeah.
Wait, how tall is
Wait,
Cove?
yeah.
Cove is 5'9".
Really?
I'm pretty confident that you're the
How tall-
tallest one in the party.
Yeah, I think that's true because I just like a lanky.
on, I'm an elf.
He's like a lanky teenager boy. Like that when I
Oh,
made him, he
that's
was like 6
hard
foot,
to-
18 years old. Like,
Hardtack is 5'4" and shrinking. So
oh god.
Wait,
Sounds about
wait.
right.
Okay,
Not
how
in
tall is
shrinking.
Juniper?
Guys, the Diedrich was
Wait,
the
yeah, how
tallest.
tall am I?
did you put it on your
Do you
character sheet?
remember?
In the
Yeah,
bio
did you put it in
section?
your
Well, yeah, let's
fucking
check your
know.
character sheet, Juniper.
Maybe.
It says age blank, size blank, height blank, weight blank, eyes blank, skin blank, hair blank.
You have a
I have no
huge
idea.
opportunity here, Juniper. How tall
We
are you?
talked about it, but
Please
I
be 6'1".
forgot. Like I
Please be
didn't.
6'1".
Oh my god, can I be?
Well, so
You're
okay,
gonna have,
so
yeah, you.
Well, I'm an elf, so elves are like on the tall side. I'm not like a
true,
zillion
not
feet.
true at all.
Okay,
Elves,
I heard that they're on the tall side of humans. Don't fight me with this.
or
Also
I'm not. I
druidic,
mean,
though.
We're not like
Elves-
taller, but
your
like
average elf is Tyler height. So like,
nuh-uh.
not that's how it is. So
I
like,
don't
you could be a taller elf if you want, but that would make you like 5'8", 5'9".
No, I don't need to be tall. I'm not trying to
Okay.
prove anything.
That's fine. So
Okay, wait. Then like literally the
God.
entire party is like
short.
not
Shorter than
tall.
Diedrich.
All
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same height.
Because
You
like
see us in
even
a crowd, just like
Raven is not tall, like either.
No,
I
it's
had-
a bunch
I
of
have
short
small in
kings,
stature.
and then
That's-
Diedrich's horn sticking out in the crowd.
It's
Actually,
just
you know what?
Sunday overcompensating.
You know,
Sunday's
we're
like
gonna-
one
we're gonna do
head,
some fun
like,
facts.
Like Diedrich's
Okay.
head
Okay.
is like
What is
just
Tyler
above
height?
everyone else.
Chat wants to know what
Yeah.
Tyler height is.
Tyler height is 5'6", I
I'll be
think.
5'6".
Yeah. So yeah.
This thing
That's-
literally says for elves, they are ranging from well under 5 feet tall to just over 6 feet tall.
I read somewhere that they were just like tall
We are
humans,
very
like on the
stuck on
like
this.
still
I didn't
human
even
height,
roll
but
my
like on the
hit dice.
tall
I'm really
end.
sorry. I think I have derailed us because I needed it for my brain. I was
No,
like,
no. This was not.
Can I roll
See,
hit
this was
dice?
important because we didn't actually know how tall some of
Any of
the
our crew
some of the
was.
party was. So this is actually important because it's been this is our 25th session, I think. So it's
it only took
To you.
25
Good to know.
sessions for us to like do our dating profiles. Of
Yeah,
our
okay, like
right.
characters.
last. Can I have
Hi.
like one more
one
height
if it
question?
matters.
I'm
Yeah.
5'4" and shrinking.
Okay, yeah, there are worlds where elves are taller, so get fucked.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can-
Lord
look,
of the Rings, Chats
this
of Lord of
is-
the Rings.
that's
elves
true.
Are taller.
elves are.
Thank
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, that's all.
Can I have one more height question and then I'm done and I'll
Go
shut
for
up
it.
the rest of the session? Are you ready?
No, please
Does
don't.
height
I-
correspond
for
to-
science.
in this world? Does height No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. You
For science, how tall is Lysander? Just for science.
Oh,
Yes,
For
for
just-
science?
Because
So-
I think
Make
that
him
I
short.
might have ruined this entire illusion in my brain now that
No,
I
no,
forgot
so-
that Raven's not tall.
So Lysander is like 6'2".
He's an
Okay.
elf. What the fuck? Why can't I be 6'2"?
Wait,
You
so
could be if
Raven
you
is,
want.
like-
I said the average height is like
Raven's like
Tyler.
5'2",
Like the
5'3", and
tallest
she's
elf?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
she says uppies.
Uppies.
Okay, I'm
Me,
sorry. I just
descended
need-
from an elemental,
know.
is 5'9".
I'm sorry. I love it. Wait. I love the
it's
idea of
all my
the
hit
unpleasance, like
Yeah.
panning over and looking
Yeah.
at all of our crew, and we're all just Except for Dietrich, who's just like,
A tall, lanky, awkward teen.
So
I'm really sorry, I derailed.
No, you're fine. You're fine. This
I
was
like
actually a
derail.
necessary derailment.
I like it.
So Diedrich, you now have 49 hit points.
Let's go.
Let us go. Very nice. And then we get to 𝕾𝑊. So 𝕾𝑊.
I can't stop thinking about 5'3". Hi, my name's Hardtack 5'3" and shrinking. Like
5'4" and shrinking.
5'4" and
5'4"
shrinking.
He's already
I
shrunk
like
another inch.
adventures on the water, fishing, and drinking.
Water adventures too.
Oh, all right.
Very good.
𝕾𝑊.
I've got a daughter I didn't know about. Sorry.
Time to talk about me.
I really want to make our like dating profiles as like a graphic now. For
We could
every
probably
one
do
of
that.
y'all.
We-
Yeah.
Sunday,
We can
take a
do that
note.
sometime. Yeah,
Huh?
make a note. Make
Okay,
a
alright,
note.
I'll
We'll
take
come
a
back
note.
to
I
it.
mean, I can't use my
I'll
computer
send you
right now,
a
but I
to-do
will.
when you have to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll table it.
Okay. table.
𝕾𝑉. You
Hi.
find yourself. So first, you step through the portal. You're surrounded by this light. The sphere in your hand flashes, and you hear the voice of the huntress. In your life's journey, you have learned to quell the rage that comes with your pain. You have learned to embrace that you are different. You see a series of flashes. A fishing dock at night. The splash of a body falling into the river. The perspective of someone going below and above water uncontrollably until, surprised, they see two glowing eyes and a hand reaching out for them. You see from that perspective, knocking the hand away, and then instantly, in a moment of clarity, feeling a deep sense of shame. And then feeling the pull of the water. And then nothing.
Come, did you murder someone? What the fuck?
You hear the huntress in your mind again. Neither of you could have known. You are not a mind reader. But what if you were? What if you could have told him that you meant him no harm? What if you could hear his shame? Would you do it differently?
Yes.
My gift to you, servant of Saint Cuthbert, is not to change the past. We cannot do that without destroying our present, but we can use it to inform our future. You feel something in your mind. Feels like static for a moment. And then you feel a jolt. As you come to on the other side of this portal. And you hear her voice, not through your ears anymore, but in your mind. And it says, Your uniqueness is what makes you strong. Throughout your childhood, you have been tormented for reasons that are trivial. Use it. 𝕾𝑉, you are a level 8 cleric. Now, what does that mean? So it means that you get some
It's a whole bunch of
cleric
shit.
shit. Yeah, you get some cleric shit. You get like a lot of cleric shit, as it turns out. You can now destroy undead if they're weak enough. They just explode. You get Divine Strike, which is once a turn you get to add an extra D8 of radiant damage to an attack. And instead of a stat increase, you have taken a feat. You have taken the telepathic feat.
So can you just straight up read minds now?
So it means Cove can speak to allies.
Okay.
Within 60 feet. They can't speak back, but Cove can just.
But I can speak to you.
Yeah. And
Do we get to opt out of that?
Nope.
Ever, or?
Nope.
You can just ignore me.
If you can get out of line of sight or out of 60 feet, then yeah, you get to opt out.
Got it.
I don't know. And then Juniper stood 61 feet away at all times.
It's just constant.
I love the piece inside my brain a lot, so I'm just wondering.
Well, furthermore, Cove, once a day, you get to cast Detect Thoughts for free, and then you can use spell slots to cast it more if you want. Detect Thoughts is, it's a whole spell, I'm not going to read the description. But you gain more hit points as well. So, let's see them hit points. 6 more hit points.
Let's go.
48. Wow. So everyone in the party has either 48, 58, or 33.
I'll protect you with my life cap, and don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
A strong house needs a very sturdy foundation. It's not me.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not
What part
me.
are you just wondering?
It's just me
On
and
the
Juniper
windows.
being the
Background.
Atlas.
You're
just-
the windows. That's true.
Somebody's mowing outside, kicks up a rock, boom, I'm down, you know?
Yeah.
So you all find yourselves in a small clearing. There are big trees everywhere. You notice that there are strings connecting the trees. Each string has several lanterns on it. There is a rustling behind the 5 of you. Coming out into the clearing is a giant carrot. It's got a face. It says, "Oh, excuse me." And you notice that the green fronds are each tied around several flying rabbits that are just pulling it along the ground. And it bumps past you. It says, "Oh, excuse me, I'm very busy." And you hear the sounds of laughter way out. And the sounds of a, well, it sounds like a carnival.
What?
What would you all like to do?
You got games at your carnival?
You got games on your phone? Wait, you're kidding me? We're just like in. Okay.
Hardtack would like to look around
Okay.
and see things.
So
What,
in the
what does Hardtack see?
so you see in the distance. Actually, yeah. Why don't you roll me a perception check?
Okay. Thought it was gonna be easy.
And that one's gonna be, it's closed.
Damn.
I may not have hit points, but I got perception.
Following where this carrot is going, you notice that there's a small river out in the distance.
Wait, you
And-
did say giant carrot?
Yeah, there's a giant carrot that's being pulled by several flying bunnies.
I assumed that I misheard also, so.
No,
I was
it's like
with you.
I thought, so did Chat. Chat thought we misheard too. Okay.
Oh no,
continue.
no, it is a literal giant human-sized carrot.
Like
love it.
inflated or like an actual, can we
Like
tell? I'd like to perceive that carrot, please.
I'll just give it to you. You don't have to. What do you try? It's like it's a carrot.
What's it made of? Could I take a bite?
It's made of vegetable.
so it's like a
I
true
take a
carrot,
bite
like
of-
a vegetable carrot.
It looks like a giant carrot, and the little green leafy stuff at the top each is tied around a small flying rabbit with big ears that are using for wings.
That's
that are
cool. I'm gonna
pulling it.
definitely remember that.
I want to draw that. If I could draw. I can't draw though.
I'm literally writing it.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
already love the Feywild.
Okay.
I'm sure there's art of it online.
It's possible. So So I
Anyways.
think of like a Spirited Away kind of
Yeah,
vibe
I was
to
thinking of
this
the
carrot.
rabbit spirit when you said
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw My Neighbor Totoro for the first time. And it's and I was like, oh, so this is what the Feywild is like now. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Anyway.
Thanks. It's a great movie. So approaching, are you following Hardtack, or are you just kind of scoping it out?
I was just trying to see like what was at the carnival, like what activities and
So you
games
can't
and
really
stuff.
see inside the carnival.
No.
The carrot approaches a stand, and one of the rabbits lands on the stand and speaks to the attendant, who looks like some kind of satyr. And the satyr nods, the rabbit flies back up, and the carrot goes across a bridge. You notice that the bridge, there is a big archway that's carved out to look like a giant dragon head. And out of the noses, bits of fire occasionally come out of it. And you hear a big rumbling voice that says, "Welcome to the festival," as the carrot floats in. Neat.
I'm just kind of standing, like looking at the dragon with the little nose stuff. Coming
Yeah.
out.
Raven.
Yeah.
As
That's
the
me.
portal behind you closes, you
Yep.
hear the huntress say, "Oberon is not the only one that Chare seeks revenge on. I believe you will find one of these figures here." Portal closes.
Can I just immediately convey that to everyone else?
Totally.
Cool.
Yeah.
I tell everyone.
Yeah.
I don't want that information in my brain alone. That's dangerous.
Nice. Yeah. Raven says that happens.
Amazing.
You all see Hardtack go off to follow the carrot. What would the rest of you like to do?
I will also go follow the carrot.
Follow my friends. I'm keeping an eye on my friends.
Fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
So you find yourselves.
I think Diedrich is probably like trying to get away, and who's getting pulled back. Yeah.
Fun
Find yourselves at a.
Sorry.
I looked at that too.
Sorry. Sorry, Tyler.
You're fine. So you find yourselves at this
No.
at a stand. There's a satyr sitting behind the counter. He's got his little goat legs crossed, and he gives you all an up nod as he's stroking his little goatee, and he's got his little pan flute in one hand, and he says, "You want to come into the fair? The festival?"
Yes, please.
He blows on the pan flute, and he says, "Price of admission may vary. We don't... You all from around here?"
What's the price of admission if we are?
If you are from here, then you should already know the price of admission.
That was cute.
Hardtack would like to try to deceive this person.
Thank you. Yeah, okay.
By like, I think trying to coerce somehow the amount out of him by acting like Hardtack's from around here.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
A nat hero point. Fuck that. I literally have
Can I
plus
help
4
by
charisma.
also, can I like just look intimidating next? I mean, I guess I'm not really that intimidating. But I'm gonna do it
You are
anyways,
the
even
tank,
even if I can't officially help.
You can give the help action if you want. And
Yeah,
then
I wanna
give
do that.
Advantage. Okay. All right.
Perfect.
So Hardtack, your hero pointed roll. All right, so it's 21. All right.
That's more.
So you are trying to deceive. How would you like to do that?
I think Hardtack is saying like, you'll have to forgive me. I'm old. I haven't been to this festival in years. Yeah, I think it was somewhere around, and he's like trying to fumble with his words and his memory, like he's like an old man that can't figure out how much it used to be.
Just
So
like
this-
watching, I'm trying to be like aware so that I can like jump in to like fill any logic gaps that maybe arise. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, as hardtack. So yeah, Juniper, you catch a couple of things where hardtack is like about to say something that, like isn't relevant in the Feywild, and you kind of add a couple of words to each sentence, and the satyr says, "Oh, I see, you're cursed. It's okay. We have a lot of cursed people that come in from time to time." So he says, "It seems like you're with some folks that aren't native to this plane."
That's not your business.
Okay.
Is there a friends and family rate? Or
Yeah. So we don't. Do you have gold on your plane?
That's not your business.
If we did, how much are you asking for?
Well, that's the thing. We don't accept gold here.
Oh shit.
I knew it was gonna be something like that.
We take other forms of payment.
Can I
What,
pay
like
you in
something
smiles? Sorry.
If you'd like to pay me in smiles, that's fine.
That sounds
How
like a bad
many-
idea. Fuck,
how many
that sounds like a bad
smiles?
idea.
Would you like to pay?
Sounds bad.
You could.
Please don't take my face.
Oh, I can't do anything until we shake on it.
Okay.
What do you want?
Y'all really got us into a pickle
So,
here with those
He looks
files.
at you, Diedrich, and he says, how about the color of your eyes?
You want the color of my eyes?
Yes, it's beautiful.
What color are your eyes?
What will happen to my eyes if you do that?
They just won't have color anymore.
Okay.
No.
Stop it.
What?
That's
Why?
enough. Okay.
He goes,
What?
"Boo, boo, 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 boo." And Diedrich, your
Idiot.
so you all look at Diedrich, and Diedrich's eyes change to a pale gray.
Cool.
He says, "Right this way, sir."
I'm going
And-
to the fair, guys.
The dragon's mouth above the bridge opens, and these twin flames come out of its nostrils, and you hear this booming voice. "Welcome to the festival." And then it slams as Diedrich
Cool.
crosses through with Penny. Satyr says, "That was actually one of the more tame prices I expected
I
today."
figured as much. I figured that was really chill. My eyes are no longer dark brown; they are gray.
Might I offer as payment a hug?
So he gives you kind of like an up down,
Hmm.
and he says, "Okay." And he stands up, clip clops onto the table.
I would
She
just
is-
like to note, I give really good hugs, especially because I have that ring.
Yeah, they're really good hugs. You get like 1 point of.
That'll give
yeah.
him a +1
That's yeah,
to the man, and I feel like he should like that hug.
yeah. So you give him a hug, and are you activating your ring?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you activate your ring, and it seems as though the effect is amplified like tenfold, as you feel his arms like tighten around you, and you can like feel his heart begin to race, and he releases, and you notice that his goatee is like a foot longer. His horns have a nice big spiral on them now, and his little goat tail is just like wagging.
Oh my god, I love him. Is his name
And-
Philip?
And he says, "That was a hell of a hug."
Oh, I love him.
And he says, "You may enter." And the dragon comes in. "Welcome to the festival."
Can I give him a wink when I'm going?
Totally. Yeah.
Perfect. I give a nice little wink.
Nice. Yeah. All right, Cove, Diedrich, you're in.
Diedrich is like talking to. Look at my eyes, bro. They're gray now.
I just had to give him a hug.
Damn. And then and then Diedrich goes for a high five. He doesn't give a shit.
I'll give it a high five back.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
We're at the fair.
Yeah, 2 of you are at the fair. The
Go
remaining
get a cool hat.
3 of you, what would you like to do?
Can I
Yes.
pay you in advice?
Ooh.
Satyr says, very interesting concept. Yo, okay, what advice do you have for me now?
Not the long beard.
You should wait at least an hour after eating to go swimming. Otherwise, lest you have tummy ache.
The
Really good
satyr slowly rubs his tummy, and
Don't want a tummy ache. You gotta wait an
So-
hour at least.
he says, very good. I like this.
Yeah.
And he boop, 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 plays the flute, and the head opens. And Raven, as you turn away, you forget that piece of knowledge.
Okay.
And you walk through. Welcome to the festival. Boom. Close.
Okay.
I was
forever
hoping that
having
would
tummy aches.
happen.
Yeah, Raven, next time you go swimming after eating, you're gonna get a little stomach ache.
Joke's on you, Raven doesn't like to swim.
This will be important later.
Yeah.
This action will have consequences.
No.
Yeah, get ready. That beach episode, there's gonna be consequences.
Shit, I'm gonna have so many tummy aches. Okay, I'm sorry.
Plural.
That's fine. Hardtack, Jay, you're standing there, just looking at each other, looking
Well-
at the satyr.
He's local, so he
Yeah.
doesn't have to pay, right?
Yeah, I just get to walk in.
So the satyr says, "Oh, well, if you want to open a tab, then that's fine."
Tab. Sorry, on account of the curse, can you tell me how that works?
So satyr
The soda.
satyr says, "Well, how it works is, I'll allow you in, of course, and then you'll owe me a favor."
Oh, he already has a tab, so you can just add it to that. You'll find it. Probably.
You want to
There.
roll me a deception at disadvantage, Juniper?
Please just God roll.
Hang on, I'm looking. Oh, uh-oh. Y'all know
Oh,
I'm
no.
really charismatic, so.
Yeah, it's a 3. All right, so yeah, so the satyr, he says, "Well, I know you're not from around here now."
Now. Okay,
Now.
good deduction, buddy.
I don't know if I want to let you in anymore.
Yeah. That seems fair. We can work something out.
So yeah, he says, "Yeah, if you want, you'll just owe me a favor at some point."
I owe too many people too many favors. How about I pay you with a joke?
God.
It better make me laugh.
Oh, I'm so ready.
I'm ready.
What's the difference?
Go on in. That was
You
great.
loved it, didn't you? All right.
Oh my
And the thought of whatever the joke was has
Yeah,
just
and
left
you just
Hardtack's
it's
mind naturally.
gone. It's gone. That whole joke was gone.
Oh my god.
All right. All right. So, Hardtech, you go in. Welcome to the festival. Fire. Close.
I love the dragon's voice. Welcome to the festival, man.
Festival, dude.
Welcome to Coachella.
Coachella.
Yeah. Juniper, you're just staring down this satyr, and he's just like,
let me in. Now here's why. My friends are idiots. Absolute idiots.
That's
And-
fair.
I'm not even gonna roll deception or anything because I'm just telling you the truth.
Okay.
I promise you they will make a mess, and I will be the reason that they don't. It's in your best interest to just let me through.
That's actually a pretty good point.
For you.
Boo, 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 boo. Dragon's head opens. Welcome to the festival.
Nice.
That's right.
Fire
Perfect.
closes around you. All right, you all find yourselves in the festival.
Hell yeah. Nice job, gamers.
Yeah, nice job, everybody. So there are many stands. You notice that, so to the left is the marketplace. There's a sign that says, "Look at the time." And in each barrel, at first it looks as though it's regular people food. It smells really good. Fresh baked bread, vegetables, wheels of cheese. Further in, I mean, that's what you get at the first stand. There's also a little fireworks stand.
Diedrich goes straight to the fireworks stand.
And Raven.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God. Literally.
Follow
Hey,
Diedrich.
hey, Raven. Hey, same. I got nervous.
So, as you reach the fireworks, creature that looks like a gourd that is now sitting atop some moss and vines just comes out of the ground, and it puts a big tendril up on the counter. It says,
I look like that.
It's me for real. What does he say?
well, you have no idea, but it just kind of gestures to the fireworks, and then it kind of gives you an up nod.
Okay.
What language is he speaking?
Diedrich up nods.
He's speaking in...
That sounded pretty guttural.
It's
Yeah,
not like
it-
druidic, right? What is it?
I mean, Juniper speaks Sylvan.
Yeah.
he's speaking in Sylvan.
Damn.
Okay, wait, so
Um,
I can speak this language?
Yes.
Okay, sick. So I can translate.
Yeah.
And I
was
will.
hoping for primordial.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
it
so
says-
sorry, Diedrich. He says that you can't buy anything, but you can look.
But don't touch.
Why?
That's gotta be a PvP roll, right?
Why?
Wait.
What? Why?
Why can't I buy anything?
Can we have
he
our
said.
first PvP like ability check here?
What, like deception versus
Yeah.
insight?
Yeah.
All right.
That's fine. That's fine.
Sorry,
Yeah.
not to get into your wheelhouse, but
Fine.
I've been dying for some PvP here.
That's fine. Because like
Why
we
you want to
haven't...
fight so bad?
Yeah, why?
Wait, so I'm rolling deception?
Yeah, so Juniper, roll me a
Okay,
deception. Diedrich, roll me an insight. This is a one-time thing. Yeah. See.
That tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks with the RP.
Ooh, wait, but neither of us have like a buff on those stats.
Yeah,
No,
it's
we
straight
don't.
up roll, yeah.
You don't have anything on insight?
We're two fucking idiots trying to have a conversation.
You have nothing on insight, but I have nothing on deception. It's a perfect
Yeah.
match.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but yeah. Oh yeah, he said it's so weird. It's something about the time of day and the position of the stars, and it's not a good time to buy. So, but you can totally look around. He said.
Diedrich trying to steal a firework.
The gourd, it's like.
Wait, what did he say about that?
So Juniper, the first thing he said
Yeah.
was like, "Hey buddy, you want to buy some fireworks?" And then you were like, "Oh, sorry, he can't." He's like, "That's not what I said. What do you want?"
This poor business gourd.
Yeah. He said you definitely shouldn't steal them, though, Diedrich. That's definitely
I wasn't
what he
gonna.
said. Okay.
Mom, don't say that.
Don't worry, sir. We totally understand that this is not an appropriate time to be buying fireworks. Because that could be a really messy situation for you, and you know, but we're super respectful, and yeah, yep.
All right,
Thanks, buddy.
Diedrich pouts and walks away.
all right. That
Okay, wait. While that's happening, wait. Sorry, just
Yeah.
really quick. Is hardtack around?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Did Diedrich walk away?
Yeah, Diedrich's walking away
Yeah,
pouting.
Diedrich pouted and walked away.
Okay, sick. I'm just gonna say to this guy in sorry, buddy, this is for your good as well as mine. That person should not have fireworks. What do you take? What do you need? Can I give you a high five?
I don't know what a high five is.
Well, you're gonna love it. It'll make it all worth your while. And then I'll just say, copy me.
He raises like 7 vines that like shape into a hand,
I did not think this through.
and you press it, and the vines just kind of like wrap around
Yep,
your hand.
that's
and
close.
begin
That's
to, like,
good. And then you
snake up
can,
your
and then and then pull back now. And yep. Oh, that was great. That was so good. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for your time. Do that next time you meet someone else cool. Okay, thanks. Bye.
There is a residue on your arm. It's like if you like punched into a pumpkin and just like ripped out all the stuff. That's like the stuff. There's like some seeds on your
Cool.
hand.
I'm gonna go up to Diedrich and give him a big hug with that, like a side hug.
Oh,
With that
You're
hand,
wiping it on his back.
Juniper,
and say,
you haven't ever hugged me before.
I
And
am
Diedrich
just
gets
so
like really into the hug. He is
and
squeezing
I will
you.
also get really into the
Yeah.
hug and
Yeah,
use
he
it as
doesn't
an
notice.
opportunity.
He
to
does
wipe
not
my
notice
hand
you
up.
wiping the shit all over him.
I'm
He
just
doesn't
so
know it.
proud of you for exercising restraint and control. You've really grown.
it's amazing.
My favorite part of that whole thing is the height difference.
Yeah.
That you're actually
That we've learned.
God damn it. We're not that different. We're only
Yeah.
like a few inches. Chill.
Sure. Yeah.
Damn. Wow. Juniper, Diedrich, Raven. Also, you can give yourselves hero points.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So you continue. I guess you continue further into the.
But when I
Descent.
give a hug, I don't get a hero point.
Juniper,
Favorite
as you're
to
walking, you. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I was so originally I was going to say that you found the hat on the ground, but
Yeah.
do you want to change that as to what you had said originally?
Yes, wait, I would like to change it, but can I call in my trusted bestie Hardtack to help me with this?
Yes.
What is happening?
What are we doing?
Is
I
that
think
why
I-
you're wearing the hats? Oh my god, is this pre-planned? Look at their
Not
faces!
like it's all sort of happening now-ish. I needed to wear a hat tonight, and then I decided I couldn't simply wear a hat tonight. Anyways,
The
how do we want to
plotting.
do this? I feel like it makes sense for
Hard-
you to find this and
Yeah,
call
Hardtack
and
is like roaming around, honestly, to find a bathroom because he's got to piss real bad. So he's like just kind of wandering around, and he's like, and then he stumbles upon the hat place.
Yeah. So yeah, you find a place that says Fun Hats.
Look at the
And
back. Oh, I see it.
yeah. So you hear a voice behind you, or it might be in front of you. You turn around. It's nowhere. It's coming from nowhere and everywhere at the same time. It says, "Hello, darling. Welcome to Fun Hats."
Hello.
Yes. Hello. You're here.
Where am I?
Ostensibly to purchase a hat, I assume, or to trade, or something of that nature.
In character right now, Hardtack is wearing his pirate hat that he's had
Right.
all the time.
or nothing.
Trade, huh? Well, he's like peeling it off of his head a little bit, and like has to like jiggle his horns to like loosen up the holes in the hat to like pull it off. It's like, you want this ratty thing?
The ratty. Oh.
I mean,
Oh, darling.
excuse me. Sorry. The guy the earlier said I was cursed, and I think it's not wearing off yet, apparently. But I meant this wonderful, beautiful, one-of-a-kind hat. Do you want this?
Darling, with a hat like that, with the sentimental value, I can smell it from here. And
The
materializing next to you is a what looks like almost a human, and she has these long nails that click together, and she says, "I'd gladly trade you a great many hats for that hat."
How many a many?
At least 4. You'd get at least 4 hats.
At least 4. Well, make it 6.
6 hats. Very well.
Wonderful. And I get my pick, and he just starts like rifling through the hats, trying to like.
All right. Yeah. You find
You better get good hats.
some real nice hats. She takes the hat. She snaps her fingers. The hat vanishes. And she says, well, if you'd like, it's not just limited to hats. Because I'd like to tell you that 6 hats, you can find 6 hats anywhere. But the scales must be balanced, as are the laws. And you are in my festival, so you can take 6 hats, of course. And I will give you free admission. You and your companions. Free admission to 1 attraction each in this festival.
About 5 hats and 2 tickets.
5 hats. You get 2 tickets. The rest of them get 1 ticket.
Are they transferable?
That's not...
If I wanted to give my extra ticket to somebody else, could I?
If you
or
want
is
to
it-
give your extra ticket, that's fine.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
of course.
Well, yes. All right, that's fair. I like that.
And who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
He like tries to puff out his chest a little bit. My name is Admiral Rug-Blossom Hardtack. And he like goes to lift his hat, but it's not on his head anymore. And he's just like, you see just like a second of doubt of just like,
Milady.
oh fuck, what have I done?
So as you realize that your hat isn't there anymore, you notice that her pupils dilate, and her skin gets a little sunken in for a second. Her hair becomes straw-like, and then it like reverts back into this form. And she extends a very well manicured hand with several rings on it, and she says, "Charmed."
I think on account of the curse,
still love her.
again, he like goes to shake it like a, he doesn't know the typical like, you know, he goes to shake the hand.
Yeah, so she, oh my god.
We allowed back in the
Tyler
Feywild.
off. You
Shake
threw Tyler
the
off.
hand,
Yeah, so you
not anything else.
you shake the hand,
Oh, okay.
and you notice
Is that what the
That-
kids are calling it?
there's a big sign above the entire carnival,
Oh no.
and it says Veronica's Festival.
Oh my god.
You know those moments in Avatar? Is it Avatar? When it's like, and there it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's whenever you have an Easter egg in any of Harbinger. And we're like waiting for Sunday's reaction.
React to it.
And we're like,
There it is.
Sunday.
My entire existence in this campaign is that.
Whatever. I predicted Chare so long ago, and none of y'all believed me. But whatever.
You were
it's
not
fine.
convincing.
So, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So she,
Bad persuasion rolls.
so
Veronica.
So she says, "Might I ask, because I knew I detected something on you. What brings you here?
Well, I kind of have just followed these wonderful people that I'm with. They're honestly my caretakers. I just kind of follow them around wherever they're going. I don't really ask too many questions. I just kind of, here I go,
All right. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself, darling. We have many attractions here.
What are some of them? What's your favorite? And then I look up at the sign, and I'm just going to make the assumption of Veronica. What's your favorite?
Oh! So she gestures around her, and you notice that as she does, there's like a trail of light around her. She says, well, the Griffey rides are nice if you're into that sort of thing. There is, of course, the balance game. That is one of my personal favorites. There is the face exchange. That can be fun. I've heard good things.
Diedrich Orderly wants to go to the face exchange.
Dawn's Immobile if you're into reading and writing, and potions and dyes, of course, if you need to spruce yourself up or drink yourself into a stupor. And then, of course, there's the petting zoo.
Petting zoo.
And if
Oh
you're
my God.
thirsty, we have the greatest tender of bar in all of this side of the Feywild in this specific continent and area of 50 miles.
Love her so much.
It's quite specific. Well,
Me explaining how I'm the best barista.
Trying not to get sued.
Artek just kind of like grabs the hats slowly. He's like rifling through them, and I think he found some. He one is looking for hats that are sea related. You know why. And then another one that has holes in the top for horns. And then
Oh, yeah.
another one that is like has an elastic headband because he's not really sure if Cove's head is like as an elemental is like growing or shrinking in size because it's water. And then one that's very understated for Raven, and I think like gets all the hats. And then
Nice. Yeah, you grab the hats.
Thank you
She,
for the tickets and the hats.
Of course, darling. If you need anything, just say my name 3 times while holding your left hand over your right hand. Pinky out, of course. We're not savages here. And she vanishes.
I love her so much.
Wait. Like this?
Left hand, like a turtle, I think, with the pinky out.
What do you mean you think? What?
I
This
didn't
is
do
you-
that. I didn't come up with this.
Oh, I was like, isn't this your character?
No, this is not me.
Hardtack, give yourself a hero point.
Yeah.
So what would the rest of you... So, alright, so...
Artek is
Yeah,
going
what
to
were
distribute
we-
the hats as well.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you meet up with
What
the
does
rest
my
of the
hat
party.
look like, hard tag?
It has
It's
holes in the top,
invisible.
and
Wow.
The rest is for you.
The rest is for me. Got it. I'm
But-
gonna go get my I Love Sunhome hat.
Hardtack does particularly choose a hat for Juniper,
Mhm.
and hands it to her, and then also holds up the hat that he has for Juniper to see it.
Aw. What does it mean? This hat?
Well, it says that you can read it. Yes, you know the
Yes.
words. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I can read the
it
words.
says women want me, fish fear me.
Is this
It's a good thing. Yes.
A
It's,
good thing.
It's a good thing. Yes. It's a good
I
sentiment.
like fish. I don't want them to be
Right.
afraid
And mine
of
says,
me.
mine says shut up and fish. So it's like, go and fish. And
Shut
yours
up,
says,
me?
No, not you. Just a directive to myself to, shut up and
To
fish
yourself.
sometimes. Yes.
Ah, so if I say it to you, that would be good. Shut up and fish.
I love it. Yes.
Okay. And mine is it's good. It means good stuff.
It's wonderful. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And we match.
Yes.
That's great. This is super good.
And Hardtack
thank you.
holds up a hand for the high five.
Yep. Good. Yep.
Nice.
All right.
Adorable.
Good job.
Yeah.
And we
then
looked at the
Hardtack
elbow, right? We know
rushes
the trick.
away into the woods to pee.
That is good.
Okay, bye. Oh, that's cool. We'll talk more about the rest of it later. Okay.
Tyler, was Raven like in the vicinity to hear Veronica talking about things?
You can be if you want. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would like to be like in a vicinity where I could hear both Veronica, but also hear Dietrich and see Dietrich eyeball the face exchange in that midst. And I think so once this whole thing ends, right? Raven like rushes over to Dietrich and is like, Dietrich, I have a really, really, really important thing that I can only trust you with. Can you please?
If you say what I think you're about to
No. Dietrich, I have it's like really important. Sorry, I'm like trying not to laugh. Dietrich, do you hear me? Do you see me? Are you here? Okay, you're
What do you
so
do? 'Cause we
tall,
were just
and
hugging.
I'm really, really nervous about, Lullaby is just so nervous and scared right now. I look over and like Lullaby is like looking at me and then looking at Dietrich, and I'm like, you're really scared right now, right? Like you're just really scared right now. You're very scared right now. You could see, obviously, he's just a little in shock right now, okay? So you're so tall, and I need you to, like, keep a direct eye on him. So please, like, don't go anywhere, okay? Don't go and don't eat anything. But, like, really don't, you gotta, like, can you... Because like I'm so short, Dietrich, and I'm gonna lose myself in this entire fair. Can you watch Lullaby for me, please? Okay. Just so that, because he's in shock. He's just really scared.
Lullaby just like.
Dietrich leans down and is petting Lullaby. I think Dietrich is talking to Lullaby about the giant spider on the fire. Because that is fucking nasty.
Like Lullaby like does this thing where like you go to pet him and he just like slowly opens his mouth and just like
on my hand?
Yeah. He doesn't bite down, but just places your hand in his mouth.
Dietrich
and then he
tries to
just
walk
like his
away
eyes flick up to Raven and then back to Dietrich.
Dietrich tries to walk away for a second.
And then the grip just like
I
tightens a little bit.
Ow.
Dietrich, I don't have a leash. It's not a pet. He's not a pet, but like he's so scared, Dietrich. Can you be his leash?
Yeah,
please?
I will be his
Just
leash.
like let him. He needs a passy. I don't know. Please.
I got you, Raven.
Thank you.
Can I go play the game now?
No. Actually, no. It's really important. It's like so crucial that you stay right here.
Dietrich sits down and
Lullaby.
pouts.
So you
I'll bring you something. Okay, I'll bring you something.
Bring me a drink. Bring me food.
Oh no.
You all notice
Not food.
that at some point, and Raven, you noticed this as soon as Veronica disappeared, that around your wrist, shimmering into existence, is a little bracelet. It is highlighted yellow, seems to be made of some kind of paper, and it is, and it's sticky at one end, and it sticks together. There's a little bit of the paper that's flapping out in the wind.
A little
And
bit
it
that
just
stuck to
says-
your arm hair.
Yeah, and a little bit that's stuck to your arm hair. It says
Part
admit
off
one.
immediately, and I'm okay with the pain.
Yeah.
I'm tough like that.
You all have that bracelet. Hardtack, you have 2 bracelets.
Yeah, I do.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would I, Cove,
Yes.
maybe like have read a book about the Feywild and known maybe some things that we should be aware not to do while we're here?
We have been
We got
warned.
Huge pep talk. Yeah, we have
we've been
we have
warned
a
not to
list of
eat,
stuff.
not to make promises.
Well, Cove, you can roll me a religion if you'd like.
Okay. Just a little worried with some of the things that were happening.
No,
going
Dietrich's not
based off
actually
of
gonna
no
fucking eat
knowledge.
food. No, he knows better. We did
21. All
Tell
right.
us more
21.
stuff, Tyler.
So you know that.
Thanks, Cody.
So you know that not historically, there have been religious texts about just parables about dealing with Fae and like childhood stories about like why you shouldn't trust the Fae, blah 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 blah. It boils down to, so there was a story. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you a little story. This is the story of how Saint Cuthbert went into the Feywild to have dinner with Oberon, king of the Fey. And so Saint Cuthbert went in. He walked by. There was a pixie that was sitting on a flower petal, and it said, "Hi, what's your name?" And Saint Cuthbert said, "You may address me as Saint Cuthbert." And the pixie said, "Ah, very clever not to give me your real name." And Saint Cuthbert went a-walking. He then came across two pixies. One of them said, "Would you like a plate of food? It's from my garden." And another pixie said, "Would you like a plate of food? It's from the material plane." And Saint Cuthbert said, "No, thank you. I would not like to accept this gift." And then the two pixies said in tandem, "Ah, very clever for not accepting a gift from the Fae, for then you would owe us." St. Cuthbert went a-walking. He finally gets to Oberon's palace, and Oberon sits him down at the table, and St. Cuthbert says, "I would like to present you, Oberon, King of the Fae, with this gift. It is one of my maces. It is very important to me." Oberon looks down at the mace, and the mace was a rusty old thing. Had seen countless battles, not masterwork, not even made of gold, made of very simple iron, and Oberon says to St. Cuthbert, "This is the most precious thing that you could have given me, for it is important to you, and therefore has much value. I owe you, St. Cuthbert, a favor that is of commensurate value with this mace, for all Fae desire balance more than anything in the world." And that is the parable. It boils down to, don't give them your real name, don't accept gifts, don't eat their food, and the Fae favor balance over everything. And also they can't lie.
Artak done fucked up, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was getting nervous.
Cove, what would you like to do around here?
I am kind of eyeing the potions and dyes area. I just think that's interesting.
Yeah, okay. So you go over to potions and dyes, and there is a little bird flies
Look at
up
a
to
little
you.
birdie!
Little bird, he's got a little monocle, which is not shown in the art, but this bird has a little monocle, and he flits over, lands, hops a couple of times at the edge of a cauldron, and he cocks his head a couple times, starts chirping at you. It's like, cheep, 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 and gestures with a wing behind him.
Can I cast tongues?
Sure!
Fuck. I don't like the name of that.
Yeah. Yeah, so you raise your holy symbol, and the cheeps, they turn into a language you can understand. The bird is saying, "Hey buddy, you wanna buy some potions?
What are you selling?
I'm selling a whole lot of potions. You like healing?
You
like
healing?
You like
like the
exploding?
You like jazz?
You like
Do
You
you?
ever drink Bailey's out of a shoe?
What kind of potions do you have for exploding?
You know what? That's the voice now.
He's old Greg.
He's old Greg. He says,
Greg.
"Well, I sell potions that make you explode if you drink them.
Oh.
And I sell potions of healing. I sell potions of Irish cream in a shoe. That comes in a shoe-shaped vial, of course.
Okay, well, I don't want that one.
Do you want to see something fun?
Yes. Yes, I do.
So he flits over, lands on your shoulder, takes a little poop, flies back over the cauldron. Says, "That was fun, wasn't it?"
Anyway.
This is great.
Are you selling the? I think I want one of the exploding potions. I'm not gonna lie.
You want your clothes to change color?
How much?
What about your hair?
Do you have? Wait. How much would it cost for the hair?
So he says, "Well, if you have a blade that's killed something in the last 24 hours, I'd take that."
I don't have any blades.
Hmm.
I haven't killed anything in the last 24 hours.
Well, if you spend the next hour complimenting me.
Can I? No. Can I? Hey, I have a question. Can I? A blade that killed something. Can I kill a blade and pluck a blade of grass? Can I cheat the system, Tyler?
So you cut up a blade of grass, and so he
It's
takes
a blade.
takes it in his little beak, and it like lights on fire and vanishes. And he says, "Very clever, mortal. What color do you want your hair to be?"
I would like my hair. This is for Pride Month, everybody. I want my hair rainbow.
Yay!
So he
you're
flips over
gay.
to the cauldron. He begins taking ingredients from different vials that are around the cauldron, dumps them in the cauldron. The cauldron bubbles and turns into straight up rainbow. He
Amazing.
says, "Just dump
Straight
your
up.
head in. It'll be a gay up rainbow."
Thank you.
And sorry. And he
Don't
says,
ever use that word.
It,
Illegal. Cove's gonna dip his hair in.
yeah. So you begin to dip your hair in, and as you do, the color from the cauldron leaches into your hair, and your hair turns this brilliant, like just Roy G. Biv.
Hell yeah. Now about that exploding potion.
He says, "Ah, yes. So if you drink it, you explode, but you can also throw it, and the potion explodes."
Amazing. How much for that?
I'd take. Oh my god! Thank you. Sorry, I just got
Hi,
these
Sarah!
chicken burgers. They say hi.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I'd take one chicken burger.
Yeah. He says, "If you have a chicken burger, I'd accept that as payment." He says, "If you take this jar, I'll give you the exploding potion for free." And
No,
he gestures
thank
over.
you.
It looks like an empty glass jar.
Oh, wow.
I will not be taking the jar.
He says,
Could
very
I trade you that exploding potion for this healing potion that I have?
How strong of a healing potion is it?"
Tyler, how strong is the potion?
It's an average healing potion.
It's of average value, but it could be yours.
For an exploding potion? If you give me 2 drops of your blood, I'll do it.
No.
How about 1 drop of your blood?
How about no drops of blood and I throw in a good bread?
Oh. You got yourself a deal.
Yes.
I'm an old bird. And,
I
You
know
have-
how to persuade birds.
so Cove, put in your inventory, you have a potion of fireball.
Oh, hell yeah.
If you
That could
throw
only
this,
go well.
If you throw this potion, it will explode wherever it lands. You can throw it within, I'll say, well, we'll see when we get there. and it will explode. Turn into a big old fireball. Who is... Okay, so Cove, you're over there. Diedrich and Raven, you're in the center by the fire pit. Hardtack, you're by the balance game.
After peeing for 10 minutes, he made his way over to
Hardtack,
the
yeah,
balance
you
beam.
go to pee. Juniper, what are you doing here?
Yeah. Let me look at the map really quick. Sorry. Where was the? You said that I heard something about a petting zoo. Is that correct?
Yes,
It's
there
fine.
is a petting zoo.
Where?
So it looks
It's
like it's
underneath
up
the-
north.
Okay.
Underneath the bird, right, Tyler?
There's also one. It looks
Yeah.
well, kind of. Yeah,
Happy.
I'd like to go to the
Says
petting zoo.
Eckhart small critters, and then there seems to be commotion coming from the north.
I'll go to both. I'd like to hit both those places.
All right, awesome.
figuratively speaking.
Yeah, so you go up. I'll say you go up to Eckhart small creatures first.
Sounds
There is an owl bear that's just laying on the ground.
How do they look?
So it looks. I mean, it looks like. You mean like emotionally or like?
Yeah, all
Physically?
of it. Physically, emotionally,
It looks.
spiritually.
It looks sleepy. Well fed. It just as you approach it like kind of looks up at you and then lazily puts its head back down. There is a looks like an elf. Looks like an Eladrin. You notice that there are little springs, little flowers springing up out of their hair, and this elf has very, very long fingers and steeples them together and says, "Hello, my name is Eckhart. At least that's what you may call me.
Cool.
Are you
Eckhart?
here to pet some animals?"
Possibly. I'm just
Good.
I don't like that. I like to be alone, but I'll just look at the animals if that's okay.
Okay. So, well, old Bessie is out here. She seems to be resting. We have our larger animals up at the north side of the fair.
That's very cool. I like large animals. Do you like large animals?
I do. Bessie is rather large. She's sleeping. But yes, there are larger animals up there.
Do you think any of them are awake? Just wondering.
Oh, I'm sure that they would love to see you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'll go say hi to them, Eckhart. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Good to meet you.
Wonderful. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Going up north.
Yep.
There is a very small creature. It's about 1.5 feet tall. It's got a big eye, a big mouth. And he says, "Step right up. You
Okay.
there. You're an
yeah.
elf."
Awesome.
That is so good of you to notice. Yes.
Boy,
And you
howdy.
Are super cool looking.
Thank you. That is a nice compliment.
Yes, I am good at them. I
Mhm.
do practice. Anyways, what's up here?
What's up here? Well, I'll tell ya. We have exotic creatures from all around the multiverse. We have ettercaps, we've got demons, we've got mage slayers, we've got half angels, we've got nightmares, we've got Gehennians, we have we actually recently got a Beeble, which is nice. We have experiment half humans. We have harpies.
Hardtack
have
approached
a-
at the sound of Beeble.
Oh, hey, buddy, where did you come from?
I heard there's Beebles.
Okay, well, all right, Grandpa, you just sit right there. Hang on a second, buddy. How do you get? Am I right to assume this is no longer part of the petting zoo? How do you
You
get
can
these?
pet them, sure, if you like.
How do you get these creatures?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, and in a more concrete, actual sense, how do you get these creatures?
Through trade, mostly.
Yeah. It seems a little bit, I don't know, dangerous, possibly unethical morally questionable to keep them up in these cages, don't you think?
Well, you know, you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet.
What's the omelet?
The omelet is your entertainment.
Oh, so people find this entertaining?
Some do, for sure.
Like who?
Veronica seems to love it.
Veronica. Can you tell me more
yes.
about Veronica?
So Veronica is, and he, like, looks down at his hand, which has flown over his giant mouth. And he's like,
That is an interesting behavior. Did you want to, maybe if we held hands, it would be easier for you to talk?
Maybe. Man, I've never actually tried it that way before. Do you want to hold hands?
Yeah, can I hold both hands and ask about Veronica again?
Do that again, Tyler.
So
Please.
You hold his tiny hand.
Uppies.
You get down, you have to squat down to the floor,
Yeah.
and then you hold his tiny hands. And he says, so, Veronica used to... And he starts, like, vomiting.
Alrighty then.
He says, apparently, I can't talk about her
Well.
without dire consequences, but I'd be willing to trade...
Interesting. I would also be willing to trade. What do you like, friend?
Oh, well, why don't I show you around this petting zoo? Well, I'll use your pass for this. This. All right, this is your attraction. And
yes,
you're
and boy, do I feel attracted.
Happy Pride Month.
Pride Month.
The bracelet snaps off of your wrist and falls to the floor, turns to ash.
I'll make like eyes at hardtack, like I'll do some like weird eye movements and hope he understands. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like.
So,
Artak is just enamored by the box of Beebles that he's found. Like, he's just staring at the Beebles and thinking
They're
So I'm
back
just
to the
like
time.
making a bunch of eye and hand motions and he's not even seeing it.
He's just thinking back to the time that he bobbed for so many Beebles.
I
and, like,
forgot about bobbing for people.
Okay, then I'll be back. We'll talk later. Go explore.
so this little fella takes you by the hand. You're still holding his little hand, and
Yes.
he's walking you
both
around.
hands.
Both hands. He's like, this is awkward.
Uppies.
He says, actually, if you want to give me uppies, I can sit on your shoulder, and then I can just point to all the stuff.
That's
So
perfect.
yeah, you give him little uppies. He sits on your shoulder. He's got his little legs are kicking. And
Please kick a little bit lighter. Thank you.
so, yeah. So he says, so he points to one cage, and in this cage it looks like a giant worm, but it has these long hands, fleshy hands, and a giant mouth with human-like teeth.
No.
He says, funny story about that one. You see, I've heard rumors, and he looks at you with his big eye, and he says, I've heard rumors that creature did a job once for a very important being. Perhaps one of royalty.
Where?
Oh, everywhere. Everywhere. But that's not the important one. And he points to another one. It looks like... At first it looks like a large human, but when you get closer, you notice that this large humanoid has no hair. It's slightly purple. It has these large three-pronged claws, and it's covered in webbing. And it has several eyes lining its
Spider
head.
sauna?
And he says, that one over there, some say that it's the servant of a hag.
Interesting. Do you know the hag?
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about. I don't know any, of course.
You don't know any hags? You've never met a hag?
Well, if I were to know one, I certainly wouldn't be able to say anything about it.
Why is that?
Oh.
You just hear Hardtack go, like,
He says, well, that's a story for another day. He points to another one. It looks looks like this big insect that's completely made out of legs. Just like a big ball with legs sticking out that's
What type
constantly
of leg?
crawling.
What do they look like?
Just insect legs, just like little
Insect
spikes.
legs. Cool, just
And it's
making
just-
sure.
Not
like a
like
big
muscular
ball.
legs or
Yeah,
skinny
just like
human
legs,
legs.
human legs.
turkey
Yeah.
legs. You don't know.
Yeah.
You never know. There's a lot of different kinds of legs. Come on, keep up.
Yeah, no. So he says, and he points to that one, and he says, you know, it's strange that one, rumor has it, that one was punished by a royal figure that may have been on this plane or may not be. I don't know. It's a rumor, of course. Those can't be verified as truth or lies. And to dual purpose, might have been kept here, partly as punishment and partly to keep it safe. He points to another one. Looks like a snake, but it has these tiny centipede legs lining it. It's crawling up around its cage. He says, that one, of course, is a favorite of some of us here. One in particular. You could say that it looks a bit familiar to some of us.
To you?
No, not to me.
Who?
Hardtack
Story
eyes.
for another time. And he says,
Just sorry
Yeah,
to
go ahead.
interject. If Hardtack
Yeah.
hears that and like looks over, can he recognize what that is?
so it, roll me an Arcana. It doesn't look like anything you've seen before in your life. It doesn't even look like any kind of familiar for the warlocks.
Cool.
The little fella, he says, points to another cage. It just has what looks like black smoke with a pair of glowing red eyes in it. He says, that, of course, some could say that it can change its shape, disguise itself to look like an unassuming face. Something to get real close, you know? Get your guard down and invite you to a fun time in a large organization. Some could say that we're all trapped here.
Who would say that?
He says, well, you know, and you hear behind you, are you enjoying the fair, darling?
God.
Materializing behind you is...
Okay, I'm gonna look up at my little buddy and say, hey, I think someone's talking to you.
So his blue complexion turns white as
Okay.
the eye slowly moves behind him to see Veronica.
I track that. Like, I noticed that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Great.
And she says, darling, why don't you run along and tend to the animals, Little fella hops off your shoulder, lands, and scuttles away. Veronica, she turns to you, Juniper, and her eyes narrow for a brief moment, and she says, little elfling. A young one, too, I'd wager. Are you enjoying these pets of mine? They came
Your
at
pets?
great expense.
Interesting. What kind of expense?
Oh, one could say that it cost an arm and a leg.
Would you say that?
I would. I
Yeah.
would.
Whose arm and leg?
You jest.
Yes,
Many
I
others,
do.
of course.
Yes. Yeah.
Would you like to see any of them up close, perhaps?
You know what? I think this is a perfect distance, but, I am curious about I'm curious about some of them, and it seems like I found the right person to talk to.
We cut to Raven and Diedrich. And Lullaby.
Okay.
So this spider thing is just roasting. There's actually a bunch of satyrs, like little fae children, that are around, and they're waiting in line. They're cutting up the spider and like eating it. They're having a great time. What would the two of you like to do?
Diedrich really wants to keep exploring.
But has a very important job.
Yeah.
Just as a reminder.
I think Diedrich has leaned down to I almost called him Padfoot, to Lullaby.
Mm-hmm.
And in Lullaby's ear whispers, "Hey, I've got something for you. But you have to let go of my hand so that you can take it. Okay?"
Lullaby.
So sneaky.
Roll me a could be animal handling. Yeah, roll me an animal handling.
Sure. Sure, I've never done that before, sure.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna hero point that. That just feels on brand.
No fucking
So
way.
Lullaby just like breathes on your hand a little bit.
Okay, well, listen, just come with me. Come on. I'll keep an eye on you. It's fine. I'll watch you. Don't worry, everything's safe. But come on, let's go.
Raven
Lullaby.
can hear, like,
Yeah,
Well,
this-
Raven, you're standing right next to them.
Okay, cool. I think Raven's gonna like pretend, like, you know how like kids talking and whispering, like you pretend to like not hear them. Raven's gonna like pretend to not hear and use that opportunity to do like a really good glance over. I would like to perceive any body language changes, any weird happenings in the surrounding area. I think Raven's just trying to be very perceptive right now. Can I?
Okay, yeah.
maybe
Roll
a
roll
perceptive?
me a perception check.
Okay.
I'm literally getting my hair dyed behind you.
I know.
Okay, but like I'm like looking though for like any like especially like I'm like looking, you know, at some of our friends who are, you know, some body language stuff happening just to like, you know, see what's going on around in the town.
Oh my god.
That's an nat 20.
Yeah, I'm really
yeah.
good perception.
So
Yeah,
upset.
that's
They're
fine.
so anxious that they're perceiving everything.
I see everything.
Yeah.
That also feels on brand.
Yeah, it does.
That's fine. No, that makes sense.
I would just like more information, Tyler, please.
Tyler, don't be cryptic.
Tyler,
totally
I've had to start carrying a Squishmallow every single D&D session because I just feel like it wrecks me.
Aw.
Okay, continue.
So yeah. So Raven, looking around, and normally, so I'll preface this with nat 20s for skill checks don't mean shit, but they're still
Okay,
very
great.
high. Like you still got the maximum amount, which is great. Raven, you're looking around. You see Kovas getting his hair dyed. Juniper seems to be wandering around with some creature on their shoulder that's just like pointing at things and looks like they're having a great time. Hardtack is totally focused on Beebles.
Yeah.
And around you, you see these Fae children. They're having a good time. You look past them. Past the river. Past the stand, past the big dragon head. There is a hooded figure at the very south of the map, standing in front of the stand. Seems to be gesturing. The hood is blue.
Okay.
Gesturing at the satyr. The satyr slams his fists on the stand. And then you hear a big, deep rumbling voice. It says, "Can't come in without paying the toll." And you hear a caw as the dragon's mouth opens. Walking in is a hooded figure that, for some reason, I can't find the art for. It is a being that you recognize.
Uh-huh.
There we go.
It's Mikhail.
I'll blow it up so you
Hey,
can
yo.
see it.
Oh,
So that's what that liquid
shit.
was for.
No, Tyler. Oh,
It walks through and it turns left and it turns right.
Oh, fuck.
And you see the creature that you knew as the Guardian.
Guardian.
It takes its mask off, revealing a blank face.
Shit.
The mask rotates and rotates faster and faster and faster until it divides into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30 masks. What would you like to do, Raven?
Can I, while Dietrich is occupied trying to argue with Lullaby, can I, like, try to, like...
This is not the right music.
I was like, I don't
I
think this
know
is the
it.
right music.
This music triggers me. You can't
She
play the
immediately
lullaby
starts
song.
crying.
Yeah, without like.
Oh no.
I'm just Pavlovian with that song.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I am too,
Um,
honestly.
Can Raven, like, I'm trying to think of, like, any way to, like, quickly get attention. Oh, can Raven look, can Raven, like, quickly turn around, like, look at Cove and be like, and like, and the thing, like make eyes at the thing and, like, try to be like, and to, like, tell our friends about the thing, that there's a thing and they're away from me.
Okay.
I'm not saying
So,
words. Raven would like to try to silently communicate to Cove that, hey, there's a thing that our friends need to know about, but I don't want the rest of the carnival to know that we know that it's there. So, like, we gotta, like...
I get you. I know exactly what you
Cool.
want me to do. Are we okay to
So
do that,
then-
Tyler?
Yeah.
I would love to send a message telepathically, because I could do that now.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
I would
Code
like to
Rainbow
send a
Bear.
message to
Go with the rainbow hair.
Juniper, Hardtack, and also Diedrich to meet up at the spider that's being roasted. Okay, first I'd like to preface it by saying, don't look suspicious. It's me, Cove. We need to meet up at the spider that is roasting in the center of the fair. Something's going down. Don't look suspicious.
Don't look suspicious.
Don't.
Is this like while I'm like mid talking?
This is
It's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Okay.
This is while you're talking to. This is when Veronica's like, "Well, not my arms and legs, of course, darling."
Okay, so I'm gonna
And then you get this.
assume
message.
that is fake. This message in my head, and also I'm busy, so. I feel like that's a distraction. I feel I'm like this is the first time we're hearing this, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
the first-
you
we
hear
have
Cove's
no-
voice in your mind.
We have no preface of like this is a thing. Do we have?
You
Do
do
we know that
see-
this is a possible thing? I'll look over at Hardtack actually.
Yeah. Hardtack, what are you doing?
You see Hardtack until Cove says, "Don't look suspicious." You like, whenever you first heard it, and you look at Hardtack, he's going. Like,
I know it's not just me, but I'm also busy. I'm not going anywhere.
and then
Right.
Hardtack, I
Diedrich,
think, just says like, "Bye-bye, Beebles," and like, starts kind of gingerly strolling.
Did Hardtack see me look? Did you see me looking at you?
I don't think I did, but I'm gonna like
You
be
can walk
making
away.
eyes at you as I pass, and then also just like tip my new hat at Veronica and keep walking. But also like
You know what
looking
I'm
at you.
doing.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Okay. Sorry.
Does Diedrich see the Guardian? Like, I assume Diedrich would.
I feel like Diedrich
only
would
Raven
immediately
does-
look
only
Right,
Raven
no,
does at this
around
point.
everywhere.
Yeah, because Raven and Cove have like warned me now.
Raven,
Like, I stand
have
up
you?
and-
Yeah. So yeah, Diedrich, you're looking around. You see these masks are beginning to just surround the Guardian.
Oh, boy.
Juniper. So I'll say that
Yeah.
hardtack, you get over to the center.
Do I see
Juniper.
it if I'm in the center or no?
Yes, you see it now as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have, looking at my character sheet, I have one of the broken masks from the guard.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
What episode was that? Fucking
That was
episode
like
2?
3 ago, maybe.
Oh, wait, oh,
Yeah,
no.
that was
recent.
pretty recent.
Yeah.
We went back there and
I-
saw
I-
all the masks.
I was here for that one.
That's wild. Okay, cool.
So like,
Good.
I kind of like am reaching into my bag, I guess, to like make sure it's still there.
Okay.
But I don't.
It's there.
I don't know if it's going to pose any harm or good, but I have it.
Okay, yeah, that happens.
Cool.
You feel around, you find the mask in your bag. The 4 of you are now at the center. The Guardian doesn't seem to be moving. The masks are surrounding it, but it just seems to be waiting. What would the 4 of you like to do?
Get the fuck out of here.
Thank you. Ready? Oh my god.
Hi, Sarah.
Sorry, I have like great food in front of me.
Hell
Hell
Um,
yeah.
Can Hardtack
so-
like, start pulling out the mask, like the mask
Sure.
that he has?
Yeah. Yeah. As you pull the mask out, it seems as though the Guardian's attention snaps to you.
Oh
Hardtack.
my
Oh.
god.
And you, the dragon's head, you hear a... as the dragon's head opens. And walking through, standing next to the Guardian,
No way.
Oh, you little shit.
is Chare.
No fucking way, bro.
He looks up at the Guardian. Doesn't even seem like he's noticed you yet. And he, you see him whisper something. Find her. Now. The masks begin to take form. Into multiples of the Guardian. What would you all like to do?
Oh boy.
I'm still with.
Yes. Veronica, so Juniper, you're talking to Veronica.
Yeah.
And
Can I see this? Like, what? I don't know who's facing which of us is facing which direction.
well, there's a big old stand in the way.
Okay, so we can't see this.
So you can't see it. But I will say that Veronica, mid-sentence, she says, "So there I was, but..." And she stops. And she looks around. And you see her facial expression changes to that of fear.
Oh boy.
And she looks at you. She says, "Did you do this?"
I think I did anything.
She grabs you by
What
the
did you do?
shoulders. And she says, "What are you doing here? What is your real purpose here? Tell me true."
Why are you asking?
So she looks, kind of looks at your face. She scans your face, and she pulls you over, like to right behind this stand. Peeks her head out,
Mm-hmm.
and you see
We
Chare
both. Okay, yeah.
surrounded by the Guardian.
Okay, I'm trying real hard to keep my cool and just not react.
So she points and she says, "That Fae is here to kill me. I will make you any deal if you can get me out of here. To make sure that that doesn't happen.
Why is he here to kill you?
Because I did him a very ill turn about 570 or so years ago that ended up with a whole bunch of things happening to him, and he was banished.
It's your fault he was banished.
Well, it's me and a few others, and some of them are
Who?
dead because they were humans, but,
I have human friends.
well, this is besides the point. The point is, he's here, and he's going to find me.
And I should help you.
I would very much appreciate it, and I will offer you whatever it is that you would like.
Shit. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay, I feel like Juniper is...
Says, what do you want? Information? Money? Power? Magic? Eternal youth? What is it? Everyone wants something.
I don't think you're going to be able to help me with what I want if you're afraid of that Fae.
Why is that? Everyone wants something.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing that I want requires a lot more guts than you apparently have.
She says, darling, you have no idea what I am.
If you're afraid of that Fae, I know all that I need to know. You can't help me, and I can't help you.
She says... Well, she doesn't say anything. She just turns away from you, and you see her age 100, 200 years. She becomes this withered crone, stringy hair that's just barely clinging to her scalp. Nails become skeletal, and she vanishes. What would you like to do, Juniper?
Holy fuck, dude.
Not even worried about her.
That
Okay.
was intense.
Like, she's
I
not our
love
problem.
that.
If she's
Yeah,
afraid of
she's not.
Chare, she
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Can I...
The Guardians have
see-
begun spreading out.
Can we cut back to the group? of
Yes,
the
yeah.
I think because Diedrich wants to look up and do this to Chare, and go. We found you pretty quick.
You step up.
Tyler, have we,
I assumed
in
I was
Am I-
getting spotted.
Yeah,
we're not in,
We're
so
not
we're
in combat.
Can
Yeah.
I
I know.
Can I cast things without being in, like, if we're not in combat, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Mhm.
If we're not in combat, can I cast things, like,
Yeah.
multiple things, or am I, like, refrained to, like, one? Sorry.
Basically, so at the speed in which the Guardians are moving forward, you all have time to do one thing before they see you.
All right.
Amazing.
And,
Okay.
and
Yeah, I thought we'd already
aware
been
of your
spotted. Okay.
Can I see Chare?
yes.
Okay.
Char seems to be like speaking to the Guardian next to him.
I think I'm. Go ahead, Raven, because you brought up the subject.
Sorry. Can I, Tyler, I only have first level and second level spells, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to, like, triple check that.
Mhm.
Can I go invisible?
Want to cast invisibility on yourself?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So it is a concentration spell. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. So
I'd like-
Raven. Yeah. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was just gonna say, I'd like to, like, go invisible and, like, get closer, like, sneaky get closer if possible, just, like, hear any, like, happenings before they spot us,
Sure.
if that's possible. But
Yeah.
totally fine. If not.
So Raven, so you all see Raven reach down to the ground and touch her shadow. The shadows creep up her arm and cover her entire body, her clothes, her bow, and she
Does it cover
vanishes.
lullaby too?
No,
No, Lullaby
that's
is
why I
visible.
asked if it does if I only have first and second level slots.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Can Diedrich roll stealth to try to just hide in the crowd and not be spotted?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we have not been spotted yet. That's like...
You have not been spotted yet, but it seems as though you are about to be.
Yeah.
All right, Diedrich, where are you hiding?
Diedrich is going to use the crowd of satyrs to just kind
Okay.
of like bob and weave, and then he's
Great.
gonna go hide behind the Pat-Me giant boy outside of the petting zoo.
Great. Okay. All right, so you hide behind that.
I will say I'll take my action last.
Okay. Okay. That was that. Cove, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Is that gonna put us in combat?
I mean, okay,
Once
so
they get within
we'll-
15 feet of me.
we will resolve that
Okay.
In a moment.
We're about to be in combat anyways,
Alright,
probably.
Yeah, I
Um,
know.
Yeah. So, Hardtech, what are you doing?
Since he is in
Also,
line
Cove,
of
would you put
sight,
Spirit Guardians in chat?
since
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh,
Chare is in line of sight, and within range, I'm assuming. Let me make sure.
Not yet, music. Wait.
And
Calm yourself, my pet.
and within
Yeah.
range, I'm going to cast Banishment on Chare.
Oh shit! On Chare?
I also thought about doing that.
So we have a little flashback of Hardtack grasping the sphere that the Huntress gave you, and when she said, "I give you the power to hide from the behemoth," you broke one of your spells from the behemoth, and you lost the ability to cast it. And in the void that left, the Huntress gave you the ability to banish.
Oh.
Would you put banishment in chat real quick? Hardtech? Banishment. You attempt to send one creature that you can see to another plane of existence. It has to succeed on a charisma save or be banished. If it's native to the plane that you're on, you banish it to a harmless demi-plane. It lasts a minute.
So I have a question on that clause.
Yes.
If Chare has been banished from this plane, is this his native plane, or is it no longer his native plane?
So this is his native plane.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a fae. Yeah.
So he will... The DC is 15.
So he's gonna go to a harmless demi-plane for 1 minute.
If this works.
If this works, is that what?
Chare... As Chare is turning, he makes eye contact with you, Hardtack. And that's when you... What does it look like? So... You're not casting this as part of the behemoth. So what does this look? What does this spell look
So
like
it doesn't
when you
look
cast
like
it?
the water
Yes.
and tentacles and stuff.
I think that the last letter of mark on his hand just like immediately shines with a like, very green light, kind of blinding coming from his hand. And then it kind of, the light doesn't go up or around, it just goes directly into his eyes. And
Whoa.
they turn completely green. And then I won't say it's like laser eyes, but like the light just basically shines directly on Chare and then poof.
Nice. So you make eye contact, and he looks at you, and you cast this spell, and he grins. As this portal rips open behind him, this Terran reality, and the smile drops as these brilliant white chains made of light manacle to his wrists and drag him into the portal. Portal closes behind him. The Guardians
Holy shit.
all... Why don't I move Chare to another layer? The Guardians continue their last task. Seems as though... So you had heard the last thing that he said was, find her.
Yeah.
The Guardians are moving past you. Doesn't even seem like they're interested in you.
Interesting.
You have a minute to do whatever it is that you want to do before Chare comes back.
Do you have an idea, Hardtack?
So when I guess I'll like communicate with the rest of the group. When Chare comes back, he's gonna appear right in that exact same spot. So
Okay.
if we're close to that spot surrounding him, then we can try to do something. I'm not sure what yet.
Do you still have those
but-
manacles?
Yes.
It was like what were they called?
Interdimensional shackles or dimensional shackles?
Interdimensional shackles, something like that. Yeah.
I still have those, yeah, Tyler?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I have the dimensional shackles. So maybe I kind of, or no, Diedrich, you're sneaky. Why don't you?
Yeah.
I'm invisible currently.
Oh, yes. And
Also that.
will everything that you hold or touch be invisible too?
If I'm holding or is on my body, then it is invisible.
Nice.
I'm holding back to urge to say sorry we didn't see you there, by the way.
Okay. And I think Hardtack pulls out the shackles and hands them to Raven. They just go, and then they disappear. So I think we all stand in front of where Chare left, and then Raven, you stand behind, and then we somehow distract him, and then Raven, you put the shackles on.
Okay. At this point, yeah, good, go.
I also have a thing I can add to this plan. I could always cast Magic Circle, which would be able to hold him in that spot when he gets back.
Cool.
You'd have to cast it when he gets back, though, right? Like almost instantaneous, right?
So casting time is a minute. So if I start it right now,
If you're revving it up.
Okay.
At this point, you hear a cry from the front as one of the guardians reaches into the air and grabs a now
Veronica.
materializing Veronica.
Okay, Diedrich's gonna go deal with that. Where
Really
is
quick,
it?
just to clarify, I just want to like a really quick check-in. We as a group have not met Veronica before. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we
All
don't.
you know is Chare wants her dead.
Right.
because
And like
of something
also
that she
from what I just spoke to with like, okay, it's like kind of her fault.
Yeah.
She fucked him over in some way.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
everyone's bad.
Yeah.
But,
Diedrich
okay,
wants
great.
to go get more information from her. That's what he's gonna.
Also,
go
I
do.
think I didn't. I have not joined the group still. I'm
No,
still,
right. Juniper.
I'm still
what would you-
hiding.
Yeah, so Juniper, you're looking into the circle. Raven just vanishes. Hardtack banished Chare.
Which I can tell that
which,
he did
yeah,
that.
Yeah, you have
Yeah,
seen,
okay.
you saw him, like, hold out his hand. Chare got sucked into a portal. And Hardtack,
Okay.
it looks like he's concentrating on it, but it
I'm
looks
biding
like
my
the
time.
spell
I'm
is
staying
fading.
hidden.
Okay.
And I'm just
Uh,
staying hidden by like being back. I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm just back.
Okay. You
I know that there's like a.
Hardtack says, "Go, go."
Okay. You can all move your minis to where you want them to be for when Chare reappears.
Where's Veronica?
Veronica is right up front.
Oh, she's
Is
at
this,
the
like,
front now. Okay.
Kind of behind. Is this like around where Charlie, like behind? If
Yeah,
I was,
so yeah, Chare
Char
disappeared
was like
right
right
around
here.
here.
where was he?
It
Right,
was like
here. I'll
right
bring him up to the token
Yeah,
layer.
right
So,
there,
yeah,
yeah.
perfect.
I
Alright.
can move while maintaining concentration or no?
Yeah. You just can't cast another
You can't,
spell that has
yeah,
concentration.
Can I start
Also, like if you get
casting
hit,
Magic
right?
Circle?
That breaks.
Sure. Yeah. Would you pop that bad boy into? So this is not a concentration spell. Damn. And you cast Spiritual Guardians, right? Where would you like? Actually, I'm just gonna put 4 circles of light out onto the field,
Amazing.
and you just do whatever you want with them.
Well, they gotta
Um,
be within 15 feet of me, so where do I move them?
Sorry, I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna give you blanket control over these.
Okay, cool.
Controlled by Cove. Great. Prince of Gems. Great. Okay.
Tyler, is there?
Yes.
There's like a guardian up here with me. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are they like? What's the vibe? What are they doing?
It seems as though they're all looking for something. When you hear the cry up front,
Mhm.
the guardians around you stop what they're doing and begin to drift forward towards the front.
Okay. So I'm not gonna like move. I'm gonna stay. Like I feel like I'm behind this structure,
Mhm.
but like peering over the edge, kinda.
Yes.
I'm gonna stay there for now. I just feel like it's gonna be too hard to get all the way over where everybody else is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is it? Sorry.
I mean, it's just that there's like a bunch of guardians in between everyone.
You can move
and-
freely with no.
Sorry,
No
to clarify,
restriction.
I don't think that y'all need my help, and I think
That's
that it'll be beneficial to have a different perspective in another spot. If you think that you need my help, just shout
fine.
at me right now.
No, that's fine. Diedrich is gonna start talking to Veronica.
Okay, well, so you all don't have time to basically do anything else once you've moved into position. It's only a minute.
That was the only action I got to take was move.
Isn't she like actively being grabbed by the guardians?
Yeah. She got grabbed by the guardian, like as though she were invisible, and the guardian
Also,
reached and grabbed her.
If we interfered with that, wouldn't the guardians potentially turn on us?
I just want to talk to her.
Very possible. But no, like the time it takes to formulate this plan and to go move is a minute is already generous. So that's basically what you get.
Okay.
And Chare returns.
Can I at least keep my sneak?
Yeah. You can still move stealthily. Yeah.
So I'm still hidden, and I get to attack if I attack.
Well, yeah, you're hidden, but you can't be like out in the open. Like you should be like behind stuff or like moving stealthily.
Okay.
Chare has returned. Cove, you cast. Oh, I see. It's a minute, and so as soon as that happens, you are beginning to cast the spell. Okay. It springs up. Chare has to use I'm assuming you say Fae.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yep,
I'm going to Holy Explosion. Yeah. So you cast this magic circle around Chare.
It's perfect.
That was sick.
Yeah.
That was
Thank
so
you.
cool.
Yes. Glowing runes appear where the circle intersects with the floor. You say Fae. Chare pops back into existence.
Do I have to like do anything for the shackles, manacles, whatever they're called?
Well, you. Are you gonna just try and clamp him on him?
Because I'm invisible, so I'm just gonna
Invisible. Oh my god.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Which I feel like maybe is
Plan is
advantage.
better than you thought.
And if you think he's gonna escape, he's the spirit guardian's speed is halved. Just to.
Yeah. So he needs to make a charisma save to try and
For the magic
use
circle?
any kind of
Also,
thing.
he's gonna be like hella flanked. No, there's people all around him.
Yeah. Well, so okay. So
I'm
here's
just
what
saying.
happens. Yeah. No. These are all true things. So here's what happens. Chare reappears. Cove, you cast the magic circle. As he reappears, the circle snaps up. Chare, looking around, looks as though he is about to use some kind of teleportation, but we hear a click as Raven, coming out of invisibility, snaps the manacles on him. His image blurs for a second as though he's trying to teleport. He can't. He's looking at the manacles. He looks at Raven, and he says, "Well, fuck this." He shouts out, "Kill them all!"
Yeah.
Let's roll for initiative.
Fair.
That's what I fucking thought.
Yep.
I get it.
Fair.
Oh, I didn't select my token. I got
That's
an
fine.
11. I'm really sorry.
It's alright.
Also forgot. It's been way too long since we've rolled
Way
for
too
initiative.
long.
It's
Yeah.
fine. So I'm just
We've
gonna
had,
manually pop you all in. And then you can manipulate,
Yo.
like if you double click your thing, you can put in your own thing.
Look at us.
Look at
All
us high initiative beings.
Guardians got a
Wow,
16.
okay.
Oh, hey.
I did mine right. So mine because everyone
Correct.
mentioned the.
That's why you're the favorite.
No, I just wait.
Yeah.
It took longer than everyone else, so I had time to learn from your mistakes.
I also did that.
It wasn't
My
me.
mind
It was
wasn't
you.
there. I learned by
Um,
watching.
I like to watch.
Chare also got a 16. So I guess they're all just going at the same time. Hard attack,
We're all
you
just
got
going
a
at the
20.
same time.
20.
Oh.
Oh, I thought
All
I
right.
put it in, but it didn't stay.
That's alright. Okay, so Juniper,
Yeah.
you're up first.
I know. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Wait,
It's
I am?
okay.
Not we got the same.
Yeah, but you have a higher dexterity.
That's what it is. That's true. So sorry, buddy.
That's okay.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. I'm looking.
Don't apologize during Pride Month.
You're right. Actually, you should all
yeah.
apologize to
Alright.
me.
You're
Yeah,
so
actually-
right.
You should ask for a thank you.
Yeah. Everyone say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Um,
guys.
Hello.
Yeah.
However,
Alright.
Hardtack, you're on deck, so think about what you want to do.
I'm mad as hell.
It's true.
And I'd like to be in the air, please.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I would like to transform into a flying being.
Okay.
I request some assistance in my selection choice.
Got
Um,
you. Got
Here
you.
are some. I need a second brain. Okay.
Okay,
Here are some
yep.
of the things. One, I definitely want to be able to fight, but I'd
Okay.
like to be able to fly, and I'd like to be able to move a pretty good amount because of
Great.
the flight.
Okay.
An animal that can like slash while flying would be totally fine. Also, an
Great.
animal that could grab would also be helpful. I don't know if there are animals that can like, I don't know,
Can Bella be a griffin?
bite.
Yeah,
If there are
for
animals
real.
that can like bite with like poisonous mouth or something, that'd be sick as fuck. Help.
So there is indeed an animal with a poisonous mouth
Mhm.
that can fly because you
Can mix
only
them
turn
up.
into hybrid animals now.
Yeah.
Because
That's right.
so as you wild shape,
Owlbear.
I'm going to say you. And are you moving as you do this?
Yes, I would like to like run and jump and then and then like I want to run and then jump
Jump
into
and
the air and
mid-leap?
I'm moving
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
moving right for Chari.
So, Juniper, you jump into the air, and as you do, your form shimmers as you change into a flying snake. I'm gonna
Hell
maximize
Holy
it.
shit.
I could only think of snake and I was like, can
Would
you
you
put
let
wings
me
on a
if I'm a
snake?
worm?
Fuck it.
With wings.
Yeah, and so wings fly as your body turns into this flying snake. Your fly speed is 60 feet.
Damn.
And snake. I'm just gonna do a thing here. Okay, so I'm gonna give you these stats as a baseline.
Mhm.
We're going to change them around a little bit.
Totally.
Yeah. So whenever you want to do something, I'm gonna give you like additional numbers to factor in. But
Sick.
yeah,
Okay, but
you
I can
change into
use
the
this
snake.
for
Your fly speed is 60 feet.
Okay. And is this
you-
okay for like hit points and armor class too?
Yes.
please?
Yeah, and that'll I'll update that as we go. But
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
you have control over the snake. You can use that as your character sheet, or as your avatar.
Yeah.
This is 60 feet. You can use your action to dash if you want.
How far does that get me?
Gets you right here.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
All right. So go ahead and move your mini right there. You
Okay,
fly
wait.
right up to Chari. But that's your turn.
I move me. Help.
What?
Me? My face?
Your snake.
My snake, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to scroll a little, so just ignore
You're
that. Sorry,
You're
so
good.
sorry.
Hardtack, you are up.
I can be like here?
You can be next to Chari if you want.
Oh yeah, I fucking will be.
All right.
And I'm gonna shout, you bitch!
Yeah, tell
You
them all the
bitch.
bagels, the French
Snake.
bagels were fake.
Yeah.
All right. Hardtack.
Does using my feet require an action?
Great
F-E-A-T, not
question.
F-E-E-T.
Oh.
No.
Not your like
I see.
toes. You're not
Not
getting
your
your toes
toes,
out.
got
I
it.
mean, like,
That makes
you're
sense.
saying it takes 10 minutes, but, like,
Yeah.
we didn't do this, so I would probably
Yeah.
can't do this
So
now.
yeah, you can't do it now.
All right, that's fine. You know what I'm going to do instead, Tyler?
Tell us, Bestie.
What are you gonna do instead? Oh, very cool, very cool, very cool. So, using your behemoth powers, you you raise your hands in front of you. The last letter of Mark flares to life as you open this watery portal in the ground, and rising out. Which one are you picking?
I think I will choose the Beholderkin.
Amazing.
What if a beholder come?
I'm glad
Not
you
much.
asked.
What's a beholderkin with you?
No.
Jesus.
Shut up, you love me.
Oh.
So, a beholderkin is a giant floating sphere that 90% of this sphere is a mouth, 10% of the sphere is an eye. It's a huge toothy maw. It has a ton of stalks coming from its bulbous
Ew.
head, which is also its body,
No.
which each end in an eye.
Cute.
I will pull up the art for that. Hardtack, I believe that's an action, right?
I believe so. Yeah, it's casting a spell.
Mhm.
Me.
Great.
Yeah, one action.
That's totally fine. All right,
And
so
then
that happened.
I'm going to also then move just a little bit farther away. Can I like be on top of this tent or something?
Good plan,
Totally.
glass cannon.
Thank you. Move away.
Yeah, that's that's totally fine. That's totally fine. So yeah, you summon it, you dive behind. I'll say that. Where would you like this beholderkin? I'll blow it up so everyone can see it.
Oh my god.
Hell
yeah.
Look at
Jesus.
Mike Wazowski looks different here.
Mike Wazowski.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Wow.
Hello.
Where would you like this aberration to appear?
away from me.
I would like it to be.
Give me a kiss, Kenny.
So it can hover though, right?
Yeah.
So
This
can it be
one
like?
flies.
It can be 30 feet in the air, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
God.
Yeah, it's just gonna be hovering
Like
like
me.
over my head,
Nice.
if possible.
So-
We're just hanging
yeah.
out together in the
So,
air.
Launching out of this watery portal is this beholderkin, and it flies up. It's got its
Stop.
lashing tongue, and its eyes are looking in all different directions, and it bubbles out words to you as it says, "What is thy bidding, master?"
See all
Stop
these,
saying
see all
beholder
these
kid like
mask
it's a-
things?
Wait a minute, he can talk, but
Kill them.
I can't when I'm a beast. Hang on.
He's
the
90%
hell?
mouth. Of course
You can talk snake. You know.
No.
Oh my god. All right. So now, God, Chare and the Guardians are gonna go. So Chare, so Raven, you're like in the circle with him because you've got the manacles on him.
Yeah. I'm not as visible anymore, am I?
Correct.
Why not? Just out of my own. Just
So-
A minute has passed.
So
I'm
well,
invisible
no.
for longer than a minute.
Yeah,
First
kind
of
of-
all.
Oh yeah, invisibility lasts an hour, but when you interact with something
Yeah.
with enough force to
Damn.
like make your presence known, that like typically it's cast a spell, attack, manacle up some dude, like
See,
it's.
I just
like-
feel like maybe you made that rule.
I mean that one isn't
I didn't
listed.
attack him.
Yeah, that one
I
isn't
just
listed, but yeah,
It was a very light, gentle action.
very light
If you
manacle.
think about it.
Can I
Yeah.
clarify something? I just want to clarify something before it's my turn because
Yes.
this is really important.
Okay.
Do I think that I should still not get disadvantage point blank shooting with my bow? Thoughts?
Did you take the sharpshooter feat?
No, not yet. I think I should just be granted permission. For those that don't know, I am convinced that Tyler doesn't know that me, Ariel, I am Raven, okay?
You-
I shoot good enough. I shoot at a bigger than average person level. And
True.
I think that I should not have to get disadvantage at shooting point blank with my bow.
I will say
because
there are other
I'm really good
actions
at
you
it.
could take than just.
I understand. This is
attacking. You
not
could shove,
about that.
You could grapple.
This is about my ego, okay?
You, Ariel, have the sharpshooter feat.
That's what it
I
is.
just
Raven,
yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine.
If we look
Never
at
mind.
the character sheet,
It's
it
fine.
does not say sharpshooter anywhere.
Okay, well, go ahead, Tyler. Beat me up then, I guess, since I'm not invisible and I don't get advantage. It's fine. I'm gonna prove all of you wrong. I'm gonna prove all of you wrong that I deserve mastery level archery status within D&D
Yes.
for all time. Okay?
But when we play D&D, isn't the beauty of tabletop role-playing games that we get to leave our mortal human forms and escape into a world where we can turn into a flying snake?
I didn't make a
never-
character based on my
Dabba-dee-bo,
trauma to
Right.
not be able to get my advantages in life.
Totally fair.
Okay, anyway,
That was
continue,
your
Tyler.
mistake.
Go ahead and beat me up. It's
So-
fine.
So Char, oh my god. So Chare, he looks at the manacles and he looks back at you, Raven, and he says in a voice that seems to vibrate the air, "Undo this manacle right fucking now." Raven, I need you to make a wisdom save.
I hate to bring this up, Tyler. I'm so sorry. Did you
Doesn't
say
seem
he
like you
started
are.
his turn?
He
Where's that wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw for my little guy?
Oh my god, yes, that's true. All
I
right.
put some spirits up in
Just
this
a little
place.
guy. Just
All
a
right.
little guy.
I want
He
to
has
rock
to make
this
a
little man's
wisdom
shit.
save. Would you? So the DC is 15 for that.
Is it my thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a 5. All right. So he's gonna take.
How
What
about
is
you
it?
shit on, little guy?
3d8.
Yeah.
3d8 of damage? Holy shit.
Yeah. You want to mess with a cleric? You're gonna get messed with by a cleric.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. So yeah, go ahead
Pretty
and
St.
roll that.
Cuthbert every night, man.
You heard it here, folks. Praying works
and I'm
out.
rolling
Yeah.
3d8. You
Yes,
said.
3d8.
Take that.
Wow. So he takes 50 net. Wow. All right. So.
Let's go!
So first thing that happens, he looks at you, Raven, and these maces come down as the spiritual guardians just start. Their maces pass through the circle and collide with Chare. He throws up an arm to block one. It knocks him down to the ground. He falls to a knee, and then he looks at the manacles and he looks at you, Raven, and he says, "Take these fucking manacles off right fucking now."
Can Raven mock him just like a little? Can like Raven just be like, "Oh, what?" But like in his accent, you know?
Well, you need to roll me a wisdom save because he's casting.
Okay, fine.
He's
I thought
casting
you
a
were gonna
spell on
forget
you.
about that.
Yeah, he's casting a spell.
I get it. Saving throws, wisdom, click.
16. Ooh.
Let's
What do
go.
you want to? What do you want to say to him, Raven?
Wait, can I do anything, or am I just like, can I say something with my body?
Yeah.
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo.
You said he fell to his knees, right?
What?
You said he fell to his knees, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I
You
put
can't,
my
like,
finger
attack him, but
underneath his chin and just go,
Yeah.
or what?
Damn.
Yeah. So
That
yeah,
shit's
you.
hot.
This little Fey man is
Yeah.
gonna murder all of us, and
The air
He can
vibrates
fucking
around
try.
you. You
Yeah.
hear his voice echo in your mind, but you shake it off, and we see Raven reach down for the manacle, but then puts her finger under Chare's chin and says, "Or what?" And his eyes
Damn.
blaze with rage. He says, "Or this." And the guardians all move in.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So a bunch of these
Understood.
worries.
guardians are actually capturing some of the satyrs.
What about the ones that are near my spirit guardians?
Those started their turn near the spirit guardian. So you may, or
You
so
gotta
I
fuck with the cleric
I have to
now.
roll.
You let me
So-
join.
I have to
You
roll.
let me join!
So it's if they're in 10 feet of the guardian. Is that
I
true?
believe it's
Of the
15.
spiritual guardian? 15 feet?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So like, all right.
I
So
believe
like,
Everybody.
it's 15.
so this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Was that
So
all
I'll
over there?
roll. I'm just gonna go top to bottom. Fail. Fail. Fail.
damn.
Fail.
Hey, what did you guys do on Sunday? Oh, we broke our
Pass.
DM.
Yeah.
And pass. All right. So 2 of them pass. So these 2 down here, on the bottom right, they pass. The rest of them fail. So you can go ahead and roll damage.
How many times?
I'll just assign it to, just roll it once, and we'll just deal it to all of them.
Cool.
17. Oh my god.
Was that max
Dead.
damage?
Dead.
No.
Dead. Dead.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Wow, I bet
So-
Charlie is shaking right now like a little bitch.
So these guardians, the spiritual guardians, crash through them, waving their flails, their
I've
maces
been
around.
waiting to cast this.
Yeah, it looks like they're all doing like Link's up B in Smash, where they're all just spinning around in a circle with their
I
maces.
love that.
They're ha, and they all crash through. The masks shatter, and the robes dissipate into nothing. The rest of the Guardians, however, a bunch of them, 2 of them are going to attack Lullaby.
No, Lullaby!
Rest of
It's
them
fine.
flying straight to all of you.
So did those ones
I'm
end up in
hidden.
there, or?
Is it whenever they enter too? No fucking way.
And if they're in my area, their speed is halved. So how about these little guardians meet
They're
my
just
little
all dead.
guardians?
Oh my god. All right, so they have to make wisdom saves too? Okay, well, so
Yeah,
2 of them are
please.
2 of them already
Doesn't make it
passed,
fine.
so they're fine.
Yeah, their speed is halved.
Yes.
Oh my
All right.
god.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, I'll...
There's a reason clerics are a pain in the ass, everybody.
This is it.
And it's this. It's not you, it's this.
All right, so that's 10, 6, 15, 16. Okay, so 2 of them...
Are gonna
All right,
eat
so-
shit.
You can roll damage again. for 2 of them are going to eat the damage. Oh my god, another set. Okay.
It's the same guy.
This killed so many of them.
I haven't even taken my turn. I got
So
last in the initiative.
So these guardians, they're running in. Cove is just smashing. Cove's
Immediately
guardians are
getting
just destroying. It's just a meat grinder as the masks are flying everywhere. However, the ones that make it, they're each going to attack Raven, Cove, and Cove, 𝕾𝖊𝖆𝖘𝖔𝖓.
Am I not hidden like at all anymore from?
Oh, you're hidden.
Yeah. Okay.
You're hidden.
That's what I
So,
thought.
so Cove,
3
Cove, Raven.
No, I
And
rolled
they
stealth.
can go in the circle, no problem. Like
Correct,
no,
because they are
easy.
not.
Yeah,
Okay.
They are.
It
I'm
only
just like
holds
I'm
Fae.
just triple checking.
Yeah, it's
No
only
problem,
whatever
no
I
problem.
assign to it.
So, Cove, these 3 guardians, they have advantage because they're flanking you.
Okay.
So it's either going. So the first one is a 23. That'll be a hit. The second one is a 20 that hits, and then the third one is either a 7 or a 15. I don't think a 15 hits you.
It doesn't.
Oh my god. So these 2 guardians, they run in, they rip a chunk of the mask off, and they throw it at you. It begins spinning and vibrating as it collides. Seems to get under your plate.
Did they just fucking frisbee at me?
They did.
I just
Uh,
frizzled your ass.
See frisbee though.
Cove, you are taking 14 points of damage. I need you to roll me a Constitution save to maintain concentration on your spiritual guardians.
Wait, what
Unless
am I
that's
rolling?
not a concentration spell. Which, no, it is. Okay.
It is.
So yeah, roll me a Constitution save. The DC is. Do you want to use a hero point?
Yes, please.
DC is 10.
Oh, I really just missed it by that much.
All right, nice.
Well,
Oh,
it's
sick.
fixed.
Yeah. So at first it seems as though Cove is about the spiritual guardians flicker. But Cove, you stand up, you stand tall, and your faith is renewed. The guardians hold. Raven, one of the masked guardians hits you with a 20.
Damn.
Takes its mask and it slices across your back, comes up from me from behind. You take 7 points of slashing damage. A couple of them are going to attack Lullaby. These 2 guardians are... they're going to be a little wary of what's going on. They're going to surround these satyrs and take them away. That was them. That was them. Raven, it's your turn.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I took the damage. Right. Great. I have a question. So I have wings.
Yes.
Here's what I want to do, and you tell me if I have enough time to do that, because
Okay.
I simply will never learn. I would like to say something snarky to Chare. I would like to get my wings,
Okay.
go up in the air, like very like, you know, up just like a
Okay.
little, and then I would like to shoot at the things that are at Lullaby.
Nice. Okay. All right. I also have to roll attacks for them, but yeah.
What do you
Yeah.
say to Chari? What's the next
So-
thing?
Well,
Yeah,
I
go
want to
ahead
see, is that enough things? Can I do all of those things in one round?
Yeah. So your wings is a bonus action, so
Okay.
that's fine.
Great.
Your move
and I have
speed
3
becomes
of those. I just want to like make sure,
3
right?
like charges of your wings.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So you
Okay,
left 2
and-
left. These 2 wings, they glow,
Yep.
and you can feel the runes on your back get warm as these giant tree skeletal wings burst out magically from your body. And you say something snarky to Chare?
Yeah, I would like to look at Chare. I'm still like holding his little chin, his little chinny chin chin.
Mm-hmm.
My like wings come out. I'm holding chin. Be like, you fucked with the wrong party, and just
Nice.
like up. I'm up in
All right.
the air.
So as you leave his area, he's going to try and attack you.
He's shackled. How is he gonna attack me?
His hands, his nails become claws, and he
Well, that's just silly.
tries to attack you. Oh, that's a critical hit. All right.
So shackles don't have the same impact as being grappled.
No. So
Gotta unshackle, baby. You gotta do
Yeah.
it both.
it's basically one
So
hand
he
got
only has
shackled.
one shackle on.
Yeah, he has one shackle on right now,
I thought they were.
but he
ankles.
can't. The effect
Wait.
is still happening.
Is this in the circle?
Yeah.
Okay, he has disadvantage.
Yes.
Get fucked!
Mr. DM, you let a cleric in here. You're a fool.
You're a fool.
Oh, someone said it's a. Oh my god. So Chare's nails become claws, and he reaches for you, Raven. But there's a flash of light as you just see a giant cove face appear in the cylinder, and it goes like this. And it gets so bright, Chare, he has to shy away from the light. And you fly 60 feet, 30 feet. How far do you want to fly up into the air?
I mean, just like
Same height as Mike
I don't know.
Wazowski.
sure.
Yeah, are we all
30
in the,
feet.
there's like 3
So
Yeah,
30 feet
I
up there?
was
in the air.
imagining that I would like zoom up and then like a couple of my besties
Yeah,
are
and
up
just-
here too. So I'd just be like,
Yeah.
hello.
Welcome to the Uppies crew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what up,
okay.
crew?
Yeah. All right. So you get 2 attacks. You
It's us and
can
Mike Wazowski.
do one of each guardian. It's up to you. You notice that Lullaby hasn't been hit by these things yet. They're throwing masks at him, and he catches one in his teeth, breaks it in half,
Yeah.
shoulders one of the others.
I want
What would
to
you
like
like?
He's so
confirm
talented.
that none of my other friends are like, well, I guess homeboys here are like kind of in immediate danger, huh? Okay, but does air count as being far enough away to not shoot with disadvantage per your rules?
Oh yeah. Because you're 30 feet away from
You're
everything
going
right now.
Cupid
At least.
mode now.
Yeah.
You're so salty, Cupid.
Hold on. Give me a second.
What?
I gotta
Audio TV.
I didn't do it.
No, it's fine. You do it.
I have no idea what could be doing that.
Are we back yet? Okay.
I think back. Oh no. No.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
Oh.
No. Wait. Never mind. Oh, okay. Uh-oh.
What is?
I think it was sounding
Hold on.
and robotic.
Hang on. Wait. Is it just Sunday?
No, that was all stream.
Oh.
It's fine. Like a Discord audio, probably. Yeah, probably.
What if I
Okay, let me try this.
I don't think it's that.
No, okay.
Tight. Bad. It's probably the Discord audio. We'll just see a second.
It's fine.
Thanks.
It's fine. You got a lot to do, so it's good.
Is it still people talk?
Okay.
Are we back? How we sound? Sound good?
Yeah, it's
No,
still
it's
on.
bad.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Try just deleting the source and then retrying it.
go.
Okay, y'all talk now.
Testing. Hello.
Blip, 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 blip.
Is it better?
Perfect.
Seems
Oh,
good.
yay.
Yep.
Seems good.
Better.
Okay.
Sunday is pottying really quick though, so maybe
That's
we
fine.
just give it a second.
Just a second.
Well, we should at least get your turn first, because we
Oh.
can.
Yeah.
So you get
Where
two
were
attacks,
we?
Raven.
You were up in the air.
Yeah, Raven, you're
Yes.
30 feet in the air. You have
I
full
was
view of
trying to
everything.
decide if I was shooting at the. I think I'm still shooting at the people or the things with Lullaby. Although,
Yes.
does Lullaby go on my turn?
Yes.
So like I can roll an attack maybe for
Sure.
Lullaby after
Yeah,
this.
absolutely. Yeah.
We're back, right? Audio's good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're back.
everything's good.
We're
We're
doing great
going
this
through with
turn.
my turn.
Cool.
Because you weren't needed for it.
Yeah.
But
And
so,
then Diedrich,
okay.
you're on deck, so think about what you want to do.
You got it.
Okay, I think actually I'm going to change my mind based on the fact that Lullaby is going to go after me.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot, I think, at the guardians that are, like immediately right here, maybe like around Cove and Diedrich, maybe.
Help.
Okay.
Is Deidre
Yeah, go for
still
it.
hidden?
I guess
currently
maybe
in
the
this
one that's
moment?
right here.
Okay.
Can I
Yeah.
wait? Can I just do? Wait, are we killing Chare? Is that like the vibe?
Yeah, fucking kill him.
Cause like that's the thought is like, do I just shoot Chare? Like, do I go up in the air and then I shoot him instead?
Shoot him.
I mean, it
Fucking
might not be
shoot
a bad
him,
idea
dude.
to find out what happens. Like, I don't think we've tried that yet.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
stuck in there
I-
for an hour, so.
I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna do one to the guardian that's right next to me, and then one at Chare because I am above them.
Okay. Great.
That feels like you smirked, which feels dangerous.
No, you should do what you're gonna do.
Okay,
I
great.
liked it when we win, so maybe the smirk was a win.
I'm gonna do that. What I forgot how to do this. Oh, I'm shooting my longbow, so I'm pressing my longbow.
Yes.
Okay, that's
All right.
one.
So you're shooting at.
I think the guardian.
Okay, the
Maybe
guardian.
for-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you shoot one at this. It hits.
Uh-huh.
Arrow lands, cuts through a bunch of the robe. It then cranes its neck up at you and looks at you. You get 2 attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna one more time.
Oh, that's a crit. Okay.
And that was a
And
Chare.
That's at Chare.
Yeah, that's the Kari one.
So you knock an arrow, you shoot one of the guardians, and it gets it in the robe. Chare looks up at you. He's furious, and you fire an arrow. It hits him in the neck, and you deal 15 points of damage to him.
Let's go.
My God. Yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna and he like rips the arrow out. There's this blue and purple blood coming out, and he holds a little hand to it to staunch the blood flow. Wow. Diedrich, Lullaby gets a turn, and then
Yeah.
Diedrich.
I think I would like to and Lullaby only has 1 attack, right?
Right.
Okay. I think Lullaby will just go for a bite.
Go for it.
Munch. Yo.
Wow. Yeah, so Lullaby lunges at one of the guardians, rips part of its robe off, its arm just vanishes into smoke. And he deals 7 points of piercing damage. Wow. Diedrich, it's your turn.
Diedrich is still hidden, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. So if I move away from this guardian, they're not going to get an attack of opportunity?
Right.
Okay, great. Diedrich is going to keep hidden, and he would like to use the stalls, and I want to sneak like in through the stalls and stay hidden,
Okay.
and try to get to this stall. So if I do this like little
Like there.
dash over here, it's
Oh,
30.
like there. So you're going to need to roll me another stealth check, because you're
Okay.
going to be right out in the open.
All right, let's do it.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay.
Can I hero point that? Can I hero point
Sure.
that?
Yeah, absolutely. 17. All right, yeah. So you duck and cover between the guardians spinning in their link circle and everything else distracting everybody. You sneak by.
Great. And then I'm gonna use my my crossbow. No, I'm sorry. I forgot about Jimmy Buckets. My Jimmy Buckets dagger, and I want to throw it at Chare.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
And if I hit, I'll still get sneak attack damage.
Yes. Yeah, because you are hidden. But you will no longer be hidden. So that's a 14 with advantage.
Yeah, 14 to hit. No.
So, 14 misses. You
Okay.
throw your dagger. It bounces off of one of the guardian masks that are just flying in the air, reappears in your hand. And Chare's eyes look at you.
Ah, he sees me. Okay.
Yeah. Or Chare's turns his face to look at you.
Diedrich flips him off.
Okay. Great. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good. Cove,
Hello.
it's your turn, buddy.
I would like to use Acid Splash on
Okay.
the two guardians that are the one
Yep.
above
Yep.
me and the one to my right, because they're within
Yep.
5 feet of each other, so I can hit both of them.
So they need to make Constitution saves.
Target must succeed a Dexterity save.
Dexterity save. Okay. So top one, bottom one. All right. So the top one fails. The bottom one succeeds.
Okay, so Splash.
Splash. Splash. Yeah. You splash some acid out of your hands. And one of it catches the guardian. Part of the mask melts off, revealing a blank face beneath it. The other one does a complete backbend and gets on its hands like a Marsha, and comes back forward.
A queen.
A true queen.
Amazing. I love
Pride
that.
Month.
Was Happy Pride Month.
Happy
You did
Pride
that for
Month.
me.
Happy Pride
I'm a
Month.
bitch. I'm a boss. I'm a bitch. Okay. And then can I use Healing Word on myself?
Sure, as a bonus action, absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So top of the round on initiative count 20.
do I just click Healing Word?
Yeah. You just click healing word, and it just happens.
It just happens.
Nice. You heal 8. Top of the round on initiative count 20. Chare slams his hand into the ground.
Oh god. Here we go.
And he gets a what is called a villain action in the MCDM world.
Oh,
And
boy.
he begins digging into the ground.
Are you serious?
Is that before or after the Spirit Guardian?
Fucking badger mole? What the,
The
hell?
Spirit Guardians. Oh yeah, all right, yeah. So the Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
Well, so this it's not his turn yet. It's a separate action. So he's beginning to dig into the ground, not like a ton, but he's beginning to dig a hole into the ground. Juniper, it's your turn. You are up first.
Yeah. Okay. I'm up in the air. I would like to attack Chare as much as possible, please.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I have a bite.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd like to bite, please.
Go for it.
You're just a little hungry.
What do I need to do here? I forgot.
So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna roll a d20,
Okay.
and you're
then we
going to
add to
add.
it with math.
Yeah. So you're going to add
Okay.
7 to hit.
Okay. I'm just gonna do the fancy. Okay, plus 7. 1d20
Nice.
plus 7, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's
So-
bullshit.
So yeah, so you're not quite used to your snake form yet.
True.
This is your first time flying.
That's true.
Yeah, there's an updraft as like he's just flinging dirt into your face, and you're just like, "Ugh." And you flap
This-
back a little bit.
Okay, do I just get the one?
I think as a snake you only get one. Yeah.
But as
yeah,
a flying snake? Is it just the one?
yes, it'll just be the one.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Hardtack, you are up. Then followed by the rest of them.
But not
Can-
uppies.
Can we assume that throughout this round of combat, like as soon as the Beholderkin has like been summoned, that
Stop saying
Hardtack
Beholderkin,
and him
like,
have
that's a
been just
fucking
having like a little bit of a conversation, like, "Oh, what's your name?"
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so I think you can speak telepathically to it.
I don't know.
Oh, it obeys your verbal
Beholderkin.
commands. Never
Yeah.
mind. Okay. Yeah.
but we've just been chatting, and I'm like, oh, by the way, let's you see that guy that's digging in the ground?
Yeah.
All right, let's hit him. Sound good? Okay, you just beam him, I beam him.
Boy.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
All right. So
beams.
Hardtack takes both of his fingers and points them down at Chare to cast Eldritch Blast twice.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. All right, go for it.
Haven't seen you in a while, Eldritch Blast.
26 hits.
Ooh,
And then
26.
just
Damn.
Checking the force. So it should add my charisma modifier, but I'm not sure if it is.
That's no, it is. It says that 1d10 plus mod. What is your?
It's
Oh, I
just
see.
doing
Your charisma's
+1.
4.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. Let's do plus Ka. All right. This should fix it forever.
Perfect.
So we're gonna add 4, so that's a 9 for your first hit.
Wonderful.
So you
Thank
dealt
you.
9 on the first,
Thank you so much.
and then your second hit is a critical.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
So as he's digging, he gets hit by 1, and he says, "You gotta be fucking kidding!" And you hit him in the same spot that Raven hit in the neck, and you just tear a whole chunk of it out. And you see that it's knitting back together, but you hit him for a ton of damage. That's 22 on the second hit.
And then
Wow.
my Beholderkin is gonna be like, I'm gonna say, okay, you now.
Just
And-
like that.
And then the Beholderkin casts Eye Ray. So what do I need to do to hit?
And it-
It's
So
So much.
it's 20 plus proficiency bonus.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be 20 plus proficiency.
Oh no. It didn't
That's
hit.
11 plus. Yeah. So just like so it launches, and it goes really wide, and it's like I was aiming for the same spot you did.
It's okay, buddy. Get back over here. It's okay.
Ah!
I'm just imagining just this big tongue going. Ah!
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what happened. Yeah. So Chare goes. He begins his turn in this area. He has to make a what is it? Wisdom save? Is that correct?
Sorry, let me. Yeah. Yes.
Yes. All right. So that's a 16. So that's a pass. The guardians swing their maces down at him, and he holds out his hands, and the sacred geometry appears as these shields, and he begins blocking them. And he attempts to cast Dispel Magic on this magic circle.
Fuck you, little guy.
This is a level 4 spell, right?
Dispel magic?
Yeah. Well, no, your
this?
circle. Magic
No,
circle.
it's level 3.
Level 3? Okay, so level 3 or lower, it just happens. So the sacred geometry vanishes. He claps his hands together, begins rubbing his hands together. You see these little sparks occur, and he presses his hands to the cylinder, and these little cracks appear, like in glass, and it shatters. And he cracks his neck. He says, "That's more fucking like it." He flares out his wings, and the feathers begin to fly off as these little needles. I need Juniper. Raven, you're too high in the air. He can't hit you. Juniper and Cove. And Diedrich, are you within range? Yeah. And Diedrich, I need you to roll me a dexterity save.
Juniper's not in range.
Yeah, I'm in the air.
But Juniper flew down for an attack. She's right.
I don't get to
Right.
fly back up?
Did you? Did you?
I think it would be
say
an
that
action.
you
I mean, I'm
wanted to-
saying, I guess I didn't specifically
Fly
say
back?
that, but
Action, right? So
I'm
if you already...
I'm right above him.
So part of your move speed. Do you want to? All right. So. Okay. This time,
it's fine.
if
This
you
is
want
super
to have
fine.
flown up. Okay. All right.
I just
Yeah.
assumed that I would stay hovering over him,
So
basically.
yeah, you
But,
are
I
hovering
can say
over
that
him.
next time.
But if you wanna retreat, so you're out of range next time, you definitely just let me know.
I see, but that's I guess it isn't beneficial for me to do that.
So in a
Yeah, it's
20
fine. I can
foot
just stay
radius,
there.
so in a 20-foot circle, there are needles coming out.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So
You
yeah,
said which thing?
dexterity.
Okay.
So for Snake, you're going to add. Oh my God, you're going to add 6.
Okay, I just rolled my like regular from mine because I forgot
That's
I'm
fine.
still a snake, but we
That's
can
fine.
math it.
Oh, that's still a pass. Okay, so everyone except for Cove passes. Cove, you get peppered with these little needles. The rest of you are only going to take half damage.
Uh-oh.
So, Cove, you're taking 9 points of piercing damage. Diedrich, you're taking 5. Juniper, you're taking 5. Your snake hit points, Juniper, are 20.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm a snake. 20?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Little sneaky snake.
Yo,
Well,
snake. Guardians need to go. Guardians need to. Oh my God, they're all gonna die.
Yeah, they fucking are. Get wrecked, DM.
Guardians need to. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Cove, roll damage.
Let's
Okay,
go,
how
Cove.
many times?
Just once, and I'll just apply it to all of them. So 11 points of damage. All right, dead. Kill
them all.
So the Guardian with the arrow in it gets crushed by the mace. The other Guardians, they just start crushing these masks. Jesus. The other ones are going to run over here. They decide to stop messing with the satyrs.
Because I'm clearly more of a threat.
That is true. These two are going to stay on Lullaby. Hardtack, you have 3 Guardians coming at you.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So, Hardtack, these Guardians, they peel their masks off and begin to use them as these crude slashing weapons, and they begin to attack.
Can I use one of the
you.
broken masks that I have to show it up and try to block the other masks?
Well,
successful.
we'll see. If they don't break your armor class, then yeah, we can play it that way. Does a 14 hit you?
It does not.
So you take 1. What about a 15? Does
It
a
does
15
not.
hit you? Whoa! So you take the shard of the mask, you begin deflecting, and it seems to unnerve them as you block every single mask with this broken piece of mask. Wow. Wow.
Nice.
These other. Oh my God. They're just gonna die though.
Sorry, look, guys. We're actually just here to fuck you up.
They're just
There
gonna
were
die
so many
though.
of these.
All right.
We
So
haven't attacked a single one on our own.
I have to
except for
roll.
Pussy.
I have to roll 4 of these d20s then.
I summoned a blender.
And we'll just see what happens. So that's 17, 6, 13, 3. So one of them passes. Cove, roll damage.
Oh,
Because
the Vitamix.
all of these Guardians are coming at you.
15.
15? Okay, so dead.
Just
All
so
right.
everyone knows, the lowest I could roll on this is a 3.
Really?
The highest
damage
I can
has
get is
been
a 24.
insane. The damage has been insane every time.
Absolutely insane. So the one remaining Guardian takes its mask and it tries to slash at you, Cove. Cove, that's a 12. Yeah, you actually you reach up, you catch the arm, and it drops the mask. And it
When I catch its arm, can I just raise my other finger and go, no?
That's fine. Yeah, you catch it. You no it. My God, Raven.
My God.
Hi.
It's your turn.
My God.
I'm gonna give you one guess as to what I'm gonna do. I would like to Hunter's Mark on Chari and then shoot him.
Oh, Hunter's Mark. All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I would like to. I'm gonna check mark Hunter's Mark. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna shoot with my bow.
Okay. So the 10 misses.
Come
You get.
I have another attack, right?
You do. You also have an ability, but that does a thing.
Yeah, but it's a. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but the problem is that's a bonus action, and I thought.
Oh
that
yeah, you already used it for Hunter's Mark.
I already used it for. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, you get 2 attacks.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go one more.
At Chari. 16,
Yeah.
16 hits. 16 exactly hits.
Great.
So that's 11 points of damage.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, you land another arrow, this time in his stomach, and he shakingly takes a hand and rips the arrow out, and he spits out this blood, and when it lands on the ground, you see little flowers begin to spring up where it hits the ground.
Though.
Yeah, we should kill him and see
And
what
then
happens.
it's 𝕾𝖊𝖆𝖆's turn, right?
Yes, it is.
A tree.
And then I'm gonna bite again.
Come on.
Yeah.
7, yeah. Yeah, he goes to lunge at it. Seems as though the guardians are distracting him. He can't land a second hit.
Okay.
That's totally fine, though. Diedrich, it's your turn, and then Cove, you're on deck.
Thank you.
So I actually have a retcon for you. I have evasion, Tyler. So the dexterity saving throw only take half damage. Instead, you take no damage.
Oh,
So
yeah, you take no damage.
So I just have no damage.
Yeah.
The other thing I was going to do is I want to try to use my bonus action, my cunning action, to hide again.
Okay, yeah.
Before I do anything else. So
That's fine.
I think what I want to try to do is I actually kind of want to can I like go hide behind the bread stand, or like, I don't know. I was thinking about getting on the dragon, but I don't want to have to roll athletics in my turn. I'm gonna hide behind the bread. I'm gonna hide behind the bread.
Yeah. Roll
Behind the
me
bread
stealth.
I'm gonna hide behind the bread. Oh, I rolled it. It didn't send. There it goes.
So 13. So as you're trying to hide behind the bread stand,
Mhm.
one of the baguettes falls out.
Okay. All right.
And as it tumbles, it starts screaming, and it lands on the ground. And it's like,
We couldn't hear
And,
a word you said through Discord.
Wait,
Try
it
that
cut
again.
out.
oh, it just says, I'm on the ground.
Why is the bread yelling?
That's the weird part.
Yeah.
Do you not see what we're doing?
So you're not hiding, but that was your bonus action, so you still get
All
an
right,
attack.
I'm gonna throw my Jimmy Bucket's dagger at Charlie
All
again.
right.
Not with stealth.
Mm-hmm. So it'll just be regular attack. 26. That definitely hits.
Too bad
Wow.
I only do 5 freaking damage instead
You
of
get him in the
sneak attack
wing.
damage.
And then the dagger teleports back to your hand.
Yeah.
Wow. Cove, you're on now.
You're on.
You're on.
I'm on the air.
You are on.
You're on. You're
are
on.
on.
You're on live.
So can I walk up to Chare? Like, is
Sure.
he like hurt on the floor kind of vibe?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
shackled
he's hurt on the
still,
floor.
too.
And he's
Still, like,
shackled. Yeah.
He's
This
got a
is
knife
our
in his back.
mortal enemy, and we're doing really knock on wood. Sorry. I should have said anything.
Let's see.
Okay. All right.
I would like to cast. You know, let's just be a little simple. I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds as a 2nd level spell.
Let's go.
All right.
How many hit points can this dude have? Come on.
So cast at level 2.
So spell attack is a 10. You reach out for Chare, and you feel as though you touch him, but your hand goes through him,
Oh, what a little freak.
and he looks at you wide-eyed, but not scared, like this mad smile as he cracks
Is he
this
not really
grin,
here?
and you see blood coming coming out of his mouth as your hand goes right through him, as his body is vibrating, so you cannot touch him. Yeah, and the spell misses.
Cool.
Anything else, Cove?
Yeah, I'm just gonna healing word myself again real quick.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
nice.
for the
Yeah,
best.
it's good.
And I'm gonna cast it as a level 2. Just to really,
Get those heals.
fix my boo-boos.
Oh, okay. So that's 14. Wow, yeah. Oh, you fix them boo-boos. For sure. All right, top of the round. At initiative count 20, as a villain action, Chare raises a hand, and he says to you, Cove, he says, funny thing is, I got to know all these schmucks when I was hanging out with them. You're the wild card. Not anymore. And he reaches out, and he attempts to cast Inflict Wounds on you.
Oh, you little shit.
Sorry.
Okay. It's kind of funny though. I mean,
does
it's kind of funny.
a 13.
No.
Go fuck yourself, Chare.
One of your guardians interposes its mace, and he touches the mace instead. The mace crumbles to ash, but the guardian reaches its hand out and it forms another mace. Just waggle your finger. Juniper, you're up.
Yes.
I want to.
Ask a quick clarifying question. Just wondering, what is Veronica still here?
Veronica is here. Yes, she is cowering in the
What's
corner.
she doing?
She's
She's
just
fucking nothing.
standing there, just being like,
She witnessed my blunder.
Be a little
yeah,
wussy.
yeah.
She's just doing nothing.
She's just doing nothing. She's standing in the corner, looking
She's
scared.
not even running or anything. She's
No.
here but doing nothing.
Dude,
No,
we gotta
she's
get
looking scared.
so many free tickets for this.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't think we want tickets to this
I
place.
don't think
I'm
we
gonna
do
be
either.
real honest with you, but
I have a
okay.
blunder. Speak for yourself.
Okay. No, I just mean from like a
No, I know.
summon a blender.
ethical perspective. I just don't feel like we should be supporting this establishment personally. Anyways, okay, I'm pissed. I'll just try to bite again. Fuck it. I'm just biting.
There's
I'll
two
just
of you now in
bite.
this party that when you're like, you know what, and then I bite.
And then I bite.
Juniper and Lullaby. Just
And then I bite.
Just teethy things.
Yeah, sorry, I just want to check.
I like to imagine a little anime just like they like look over at the camera or like at each other, you know, and do like a little toothy gloom, like a little
Yeah. Yep.
Question. My
Yeah.
feet,
Yes.
not my feet, but my feet. You know what I mean.
Right.
Pan would
Care
love
about
this.
that?
Oh my God.
If it like can I like say that I want to use it on an attack, and then if the attack doesn't like do I use it
No.
once? Like how does this work?
You attack first. If
Okay.
the attack hits, then you tell me I want to use that thing that says when I successfully hit, I do the thing.
Okay, sick. I'll just try the attack first then.
Great.
And what did we say? D20 plus 7?
+7, yeah. Oof, that hits for sure. Yeah.
It does.
Could I please? I would like to bite Chare. But also can it be a goading attack? Bitch.
What is that?
Sure. Yeah. So Juniper flies down, bites Chare on the neck. Roll for damage. So you're gonna roll
Yes.
2d4 plus 4, and then he has to make a Constitution save to not be poisoned.
Oh shit.
That is a fail. So I want you to roll me 3d6 as well.
Hey Tyler, were you gonna make
Yeah.
him the big villain and we accidentally murder him right here? What happens? You have these things.
God,
No.
I can't die.
Ugh. Tyler. Let
So
us kill
okay.
him.
So you're goading. So that's a goading attack. That's 23 points of damage. So Juniper's snake fangs sink into Chare's neck, and you hold fast, meaning that he has disadvantage on everyone except for you. More blood spurts out of his neck and out of his mouth. You notice that when this hits the ground, it melts. It evaporates. As you sink your fangs deeper in, you notice that the skin around him, it's beginning to crack and chip off.
That's weird.
And he whispers to you, I knew you'd come after me. You did a real good thing. Let's hope next time you can finish the job.
God damn it.
And you rip what remains out, and Chare falls to his knees, and the cracks begin to spread everywhere except for right around his face.
Fucking
Which-
mask.
Peels off and becomes a mask
God
and
damn
falls
it.
on the ground.
God damn it.
It shatters, and this simulacrum of Chare shatters. The rest of these guardians, their masks begin to glow as they all stand up, arms open, light begins to stream out of the eye sockets. Cracks begin to form as they begin to vibrate faster and faster until they explode. Lullaby's going to make a dexterity save. Hardtack, you're going to make a dexterity save.
How do
Cove,
Oh, I see it.
Juniper, you're going to make dexterity saves.
What did we for my snake?
So your snake's dexterity, you're going to add 6.
Okay, so I'll just roll mine and then
Yeah, that's fine.
it'll
yeah.
be fine.
Mhm.
Or I can just roll. It's a d20 plus 6?
Plus 6, yeah.
Okay, I can do that. Sorry.
You're okay. 10? Alright.
Son
So,
of a bitch.
you,
Plus 6? Really?
Yikes. So, the explosion is huge.
Oh.
Though it, or fuck me, it's only 15 damage. Alright, so...
Nice.
Hey Tyler,
I'm
I think
so
you need
sorry.
to put these dice into the dice
Yeah, these
jail.
guys need dice jail for
Yeah.
sure.
So sorry
Tyler.
this has been
We
like
need new
this.
dice.
So
This is
convenient
fine.
because I have exactly 15 hit points as my snake, so I just pop back into normal with no damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what happens. So hardtack, you take half. You take 8. Cove, you take
I'm
8.
down. I'm kidding.
Hardtack and Cove, you take 8 points of damage.
Do you know what's really funny?
Hmm.
With all the damage and healing that I've been doing, like
Yeah.
like the damage I've taken and healing I've done.
Have you like netted, broke even?
Well, I'm still higher than Hardtack's max.
And
Jesus.
Yeah, that'll do it.
What did Lullaby get on his dexterity save, Raven? Oh, 6?
6.
All right,
Yeah.
so he's gonna take the full 15
Okay.
as the guardians explode.
Oh.
How many
I don't
hit
know what I
points does
did.
Lullaby have?
35.
Oh damn.
More than
I'm off.
hardtack.
More than hard.
Wow.
The fucking dog.
What?
He's
He's not just a dog.
The Fey Wolf.
He's my little buddy.
A wolf. Yeah.
Can we just
So-
get a shirt that says more than hardtack?
More.
I'm right on it. Hang on.
It'll be in the shop.
Oh my God. That's incredible.
Momentarily.
So the guardians, they leave pretty deep craters in the ground. Veronica, as the coast is clear, she pokes out from behind the fireworks stand, along with the giant gourd guy,
poor guy.
and
Okay.
she says,
Bitch.
"Is he gone?
Can
Is the
hardtack
coast clear?"
can hardtack tell his Beholderkin guy to just like fly up right in her face and say, "Thanks for the help." Yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna
Co-
regular me down with everybody. Not that it matters. I just want to make it clear that I'm an elf and not a snake.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bring me down.
Should I?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna like float down also.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so
Uh,
Raven, you land. Juniper, you coil up on the ground,
And then
I'm
pop
pretty
up.
sure.
and then
As an elf.
yeah.
Would my spirit guardians go away at that point?
How long do they last?
Oh,
Like
that's
an hour?
Are they concentration?
Forever?
Yeah, they are. They're 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Okay. So, I mean, yeah, they can still hang around for like another
Okay,
few
cool.
minutes.
Solid 5.
Solid 5 at least, yeah. Veronica, she says, "Well, thank you.
That was not for you.
Who are
Oh.
you?
Then I owe you nothing. Wonderful."
Not so
wait.
fast.
Wait. What the hell did you do to Chare to warrant this kind of reaction? Tell us the full story.
Why would I do that?
Because we just saved your life and your dumb ass carnival.
Sorry, actually, more than that, you saw what we're capable of. If you're afraid of Chara, you should be afraid of us.
Can hardtack cast Thunderstep and appear behind her?
And you just blow up this stand behind you?
Yeah, I
fuck
just
it.
blow up that stand behind me,
Amazing.
and then just like show up behind her and just like not necessarily grapple, but like flank her with Beholderkin guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And also, can I cast Zone of Truth?
Nice.
Yeah, you
Incredible.
can.
Zone
God.
of truth.
Tell us the truth. Tired of it.
She has to make a charisma save. That is
Yes.
not her specialty.
And goods.
Hey, I thought I made Veronica super charismatic. I can't.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
That's
You
true,
can
you did.
seem charismatic. Doesn't mean you are charismatic.
So that is
Yes.
a 10. Yeah, so she fails. You actually see her face like shrivel as she becomes the truest version of a hag.
Ew.
No.
I mean,
That
She's
is
like
quite a sight.
nasty. Yeah.
Hardtack like kind of takes his hands away a little bit, and he's like,
Now listen, everyone. Everyone can look differently. It's okay.
She's
There's
a
no
green
need
hag,
to.
right, Tyler? If I remember right.
Yes. In fact, she looks a little something like this.
There's someone for everyone. There's no need to judge.
So, disturbingly enough, her voice is exactly the same. And she says,
There's somebody out there that's into this.
everyone's into this.
I will
Don't be
just
daft,
nod.
darling. You know not of what you speak.
I'm nodding.
I have a boyfriend.
I do too.
So do I.
Who's Veronica's boyfriend, Tyler?
Wait, does she have a boyfriend? Because
You don't know?
zone of
She's
truth.
saying he's the zone of truth, Tyler.
She says, I don't have a boyfriend.
Thank you.
I knew it.
Thank you,
I
zone
have
of
a
truth.
girlfriend. Happy
That's
Pride.
I ate him. So she says, and what makes you think that this is the last time that he's going to come around here?
We didn't say that.
It probably won't be the last time.
Can we just straight up
Explain.
intimidate at this point? Like, can one of us like
Do
Juniper
we even
or
have
Hardtack
to just explain the story?
Yeah.
We just showed you all of our strength. Explain the story now. We don't have a lot of time, and we certainly have even less patience.
I just gestured to the spirit guardians.
Yeah, she's
So
got
you gesture to the spirit guardians. She looks around at all of you, now completely surrounded. Lullaby comes up. He's got a little couple of chips of mask in his mouth that he drops in
Good
front
boy.
of Raven. And she says, very well. I will tell you everything that I know. But in exchange, I would like you to promise me something.
Exchange stuff. Just tell us. We don't owe you anything. Tell us.
I think
I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
I think somebody here just saved your life, didn't they?
Very
Sorry for
well.
interrupting you. I'm just.
As for balance, I will tell you everything that I know. A very long time ago, I was hired with another group of interplanar mercenaries to track down a being that had stolen an artifact from Oberon, king of the Fae. This being, as it turns out, was created by 𝕊𝖊𝖆. 𝕊𝖊𝖆 had followed his son, as he'd called it, across the plains. We'd found him. We'd tracked down the child. And Oberon himself came to destroy it. Now, before he did, 𝕊𝖊𝖆 begged us for mercy. Of course, I had a good laugh after that. Oberon destroyed the child and banished 𝕊𝖊𝖆 to the Shadowfell. 𝕊𝖊𝖆 has returned, it would seem, to seek vengeance on me. And on Oberon. And on everyone else. Now granted, most of them are dead, but if I had to bet, another version of 𝕊𝖊𝖆 is right on his way. And I'll tell you one more thing. I know exactly where they are.
If anyone
Another
brings up
11.
math again, I will drop this call. I
Math.
don't care about the consequences. Thank
Welcome
you.
to math. If you didn't learn anything, you won't.
You still
today
won't learn
either.
anything.